Hello, hello, and welcome along to episode 22 of the Treasure Rats, where my gifts break and we break brains with Bellows crits. Today I have playing with me Miago.
Hey, I'm Iago. I'm playing Arboretum. He is a Mind Flayer wizard with an Artificer level.
Jamel.
Hey guys, Jamal here. I'll be playing Fenris, our lycanthrope, moon cleric, and devout of Saloon.
I have Joe.
That's me, and I am Bellows, a steam genasi barbarian of elemental variety.
And I have Rico.
Hey, I'm Rico, and I'm playing Elmore, the skeleton bard rogue.
That you are. And in the last episode, we had a crash. Our great captain, Cleo Kirkland, lost her magics and has decided to take a long holiday with Lorelei in Lazarus, which has given you captaincy of the ship, really. You, as a plural, if we're being real, it probably doesn't include Fenris, but for the sake of the players, we will include Fenris in that. So our players are now in charge of where the ship goes, and to facilitate their maneuvering around the world, they have hired on the halfling Darlene, whose only price is that you feed her, you give her somewhere to stay, which is the ship. So I'm assuming she'll get Cleo's room, because it would be kind of weird if any of you moved into it, right? You've all got your own quarters on the ship already. Yeah, because it's her bed, right? Oh, yeah, you've got Felix's old room.
Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah. But it'd be kind of weird if anybody took Cleo's room, because then when she comes back, it's like, oh, well, you can sneak in the stateroom.
It's like, oh, get the fuck out of my room. Yeah.
But anyway, mechanical, where Darlene is sleeping aside, she can sleep on the ship somewhere, and as such, she will fly you where you want, and I believe where you wanted to go, as discussed last session, was to Arboretum.
Heck yeah.
You know very little about Arboretum. You know that it was once a forest conservation area. That is what Oh, what's this? Is this a new D&D Beyond thing? Roll20 thing, even? Why is my background black?
I see the map.
Yeah, and if you scroll out, it's like...
A brown.
It's like a beige
Wow,
thing
weird
going
brown,
on.
yeah.
Mine's like a
Yeah.
light brown. It's kind of like matching the color of the map.
Which I kind of get, but also gives it no definition at all.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Hey, there we go.
That's better.
Right, screw that. Give me my map back. Idiot game. Regardless, what you know from the Great Scout... anybody got his name in the top of their mind?
Something with a G.
Something with a G, that's him.
Gallahan or something?
Yes, Galahad! Galahad is an Aarakocra who has flown the length and breadth of the land in many directions. Although he doesn't clear dungeons, he has been a little bit of a rat over his time, but not much. He mostly mapped... what do you call them? He mostly mapped... there's a word for this.
Fly zone.
Navigation, yeah, flight zones, flight paths, navigational currents, something like that. And as such...
Oh, he wrote a book about it, I think.
Yeah, he's written many books about those sorts of things. But what that means is that he is able to tell you little bits about the dungeons and what they do. And all he was able to tell you about this area is that it was once a conservation area. But there is apparently some trouble brewing there or something. And I'm sure you will find out what the or something is. Yeah. Is there any preparations that the group would make before heading out?
I think I've got all my stuff. Was it like a conservation area before the sundering or post sundering?
No. Sort of post sundering. The Enclave, who try and conserve kind of everything, really, had set it up as an area to preserve pre-sundering beasts and animals. But they've stopped doing that. Not sure why. I'm sure you'll find out more when you get there. Well, if there are no special preparations to make, we will...
Nothing special as such, no.
we'll take
Me at
off.
least.
Darlene has never been there, but she sees the map, and you guys see the map. It is a very, very short flight. You're expecting it to take a couple of hours. So with no further ado, she'll get rolling. I really want to know why everything looks different today. Like, everything is in a different place. I'm having to move every single camera. I mean, it's a nightmare. All the nameplates are moved, and there's no logic to it. Nothing has changed. And I don't mean that you guys have moved within the cameras. I mean, the cameras literally aren't in the frames. It's driving me nuts.
That's fine. I also
That's
realized
so
it's kind
weird.
of low in my frame.
Weirdly enough, Joe's didn't move at all, but everybody else's did. Everybody else is broke. So I blame Joe.
I'm very
right there,
reliable.
Joe.
Stop being reliable. You're confusing everyone else. Regardless, you take off, and as you are arriving towards the area, towards this, it's sort of set on in a large. There's a hill and then a valley. It's the only way I can explain it. It's like there's a minor hill and then a deep valley within. It's quite a large plateau, and within that valley, sort of coming up from the forest, almost 500 feet in the air, is a steel and white painted and glass building. It sits upon a large tower, and it's a huge circular building. There is a docking station for airships for it. Darlene looks at you and, were you expecting this?
No?
Not at all.
Should I dock at the building? There's a good docking point there. I can see it.
Might as well. Figure
Seems
out what is
logical.
going on. Yeah.
Okay. So as you dock up to the building, Darlene parks very, very handily. And as you arrive, you can see a robot walking towards you. It comes out of the glass building. And it sort of waddles on up to you with its little eyes. It sort of nods at you and says, "Hello, I am Arbo. Welcome to the Arboretum."
Hello?
Hello.
Why
I am
are you
Arbo.
here?
I was not programmed to answer such existential questions.
Are there others here with you?
I am one of many Arbos. My
I
colleagues
see.
are inside. I am the greeting party. It is a pleasure to serve you. How might I be of assistance?
Is there trouble here at the Arboretum?
Yes, it is very sad, but we no longer offer tours of the forest, as the keepers have not returned. Our rooms are ready, though, if you would like to stay. Can I show you around?
Perhaps a little later.
Oh,
I have
Okay.
I have a couple of questions. Are there
Yes.
any biological intelligent? Are there any biological intelligent people here rather than just robots?
People is a difficult word. Within the forest there are many intelligent beings, but none of them visit the Arboretum lobby and hotel anymore. The
I
keepers
see.
are all dead. Or lost. It is very sad. You are the first guest in 46 years, 4 months, 3 days, and 7 hours.
Wow. Who are the keepers as such?
The keepers were members of the Enclave who showed people around Arboretum. They have all died, all been lost. It is very sad. Would you like to see the rooms?
Bellows is just standing at the edge of the docking platform, like going, "Whoa, I'm gonna fall off!"
Please,
We are well rested for now.
would you like to visit the forest? I can show you to the lift.
Is that where the keepers were last seen, or
Of
where they
course.
died? Then yes, bring us there.
Please.
He will lead you into the lobby. As you walk along sort of a long glass platform, you find yourself in what is effectively a very, very swanky and swish hotel lobby. There are vending machines and shops which seem to all be being manned by these Arbos. They're all identical, these Arbo robots. And as you guys know, lots and lots of androids and automatons have gained intelligence over time because of their proximity with magic. These do not appear to have done so. They are very traditional programmed androids. And various ones will offer you coffee and tea and whatever, but the Arbo that is leading you will tell them, no, they are just going to the lift. Please, come to our viewing platform. And he will lead you up to the viewing platform.
But this place is quite nice. Do you have a casino here?
Yes, there are many places to gamble, although sadly no one left to gamble with. There is the terminal bar over there. And up here you may look at the entire world map and look out over the forest. And indeed, you can both look up at the stars if it was dark, but it's currently daytime. But you can also head to the edge where you would be able to see out of this window. You are all tall enough to see over those walls. And you can look out over this vast and very sort of rife with life forest. And Arbo will tell you.
God! Xandros is Earth!
Yes. Unfortunately, in this concept art, there is a real world map in the center.
I didn't think we'd find that out till level 17.
Let's go to Brazil.
There must be so many more continents
just here,
than Xandros that we know of.
Rio, anyone? But regardless.
We find ourselves in Australia in this world equivalent.
No, I don't think so. But you are going to visit the Outback shortly. But Arbo will tell you, before you go down, you should know that most people who do so die. This is because the animals have grown very large.
How big are we talking here?
Well, indeed, as you look out, you will see bears that are almost 20 foot in length. You will see a hunting pack of wolves, all who would stand with their backs to the shoulders of Arboretum. You see giant wasps and huge spiders and many unusual life forms down there. Most of the animals will stay out of your way, but some are aggressive. This is unfortunate.
How did the creatures become so large?
I am not programmed to answer existential questions.
Right.
Can't ask Arbo why. Arbo doesn't know.
Yes.
I know it's been a while, but how did the previous guests traverse, or our guardians traverse the forest?
You are asking if there is any transport on the ground. No. Because of the natural environment, the Enclave insists that all people should traverse the lands on foot. Otherwise, they might disturb the animals.
God. Damn.
The Keepers had a pod, but unfortunately, it seems to have become broken.
Let's see.
Are you ready to descend?
Yeah?
There are 564 stops on the way down. It is a long journey.
I have
make
one more
it
question
0.
along the way.
Yes.
How many creatures are there in the Arboretum? Do you know, or is that not
I cannot
something-
count from up here. But when the Arboretum was first created, there were 4 of each animal. That was a long time ago.
And when we say each animal, how many different species are we talking? Hundreds?
When this
Thousands?
place was first created, there were 173 species in the Arboretum.
Wow. Okay, so we've got a lot of different
I would
things
estimate that some have ceased to exist. Would you like a cocktail to have in the lift?
If I may, if you would.
Excellent. We have many choices. And he will sort of draw out a menu and you can choose something. The lift has 564 stops, and on each floor is hotel rooms with views out. The elevator is glass-fronted and it descends down the tower with a view out of one side. The rest, of course, leading to the hotel rooms. It is quicker to take the lift than it is to simply jump off the edge and slow fall yourself at the on the way down. Although if you were to jump and slow fall yourself when you get to the bottom, you would beat the lift.
You would
So-
have to, because Slowfall doesn't actually last long enough, I think. Is the problem.
Oh, that's true, yes.
Yeah,
But just to make this a little more clear, the trees are 300 feet in height, roughly. And this platform sits well above the trees, able to look out over the whole forest. So we
So this
are
place was
very
set
high
up to
up.
have this place was set up to have a lot of people then.
Yep. We can see. We can currently allow 9,400 guests. 9,402 if we have a married couple in residence.
How long ago was this place built?
Arbor was created
what-
99 years ago.
Wow.
How long has it been empty?
We opened to the public 70 years ago, and the last guests were 47 years, 9 months, 3 days, and 7 hours ago.
Do you know
What was
the logistics of us claiming this as salvage or declaring
looking
it
for
our
new
own
keepers.
possession? Yes, we are they.
It would
This
be
is ours
excellent
now.
to have a master again.
Good.
Wonderful.
Arbor, at your
So-
service.
So
It is very
what was
much
that? So-
intended by the DM that if you are able to sort out whatever's going on down there, you may own this hotel and rent it out to other people.
Shit.
Very
Yes.
intentional, do not worry.
Nice. So, when this place was at peak capacity, was this place ever at peak capacity, like having
No.
thousands of
We have
people in it?
never had more than 8 guests at a time.
Built it
My
for
masters
thousands and
believe
only
that
ever
the
had
advertising was at fault.
Hotel business, man.
Oh, you've got to remember as well that if you were to go back 70 years, the airships were so expensive that the price would have been prohibitive for all but the richest of richest people. And
Yeah,
all the
I
rich
guess.
people don't go on holiday at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And we think now people just don't know this is still here?
Indeed. If we, I'm just going to reset the music, sadly. But what I'll do is take you back to the world map, and you'll realize that it's not on the path to anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So nobody heads off in this direction. It doesn't go anywhere. I
Oh,
suppose
yeah.
if you very specifically wanted to go from Lunetra to here, but you've got to remember it's a hill and then a valley, and
Sure.
there is no reason to fly high enough to go over the 300-foot trees that sit on the edge of the hill to then see it. So people, didn't know about it.
It's like homeless people need to like hitchhike here and just be done with it.
There's no well, I suppose there are homeless in like Newton and stuff, right? But yeah, it's,
Yeah, let's just start a new society here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just turn it into an entire new city for everyone.
Yeah.
Arboretum.
That works.
I'm glad we didn't commit to buying Cleo's estates. This is far better.
Yes, I had hoped that
It
you
would have
would have
cost
this.
millions of gold to construct, and now it is ours.
We already have the perfect place to live and hundreds of robots to be at our
An airship
assistance.
dock? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, let's see what the ground
There are
looks
not
like.
hundreds of Arbos. There are only 39.
Good enough.
There is, however, a cleaning cube and thermal cube in every single room.
There you go.
Ooh.
If you want to make an
Fantastic.
army of them, you may.
An army of cleaner bots.
Yes.
Assemble.
Cleaning cubes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Just tiny
Oh yeah,
gelatinous
just attach them
cubes.
to a
We just-
robot. Sorry.
Yeah. Regardless, would you like to descend to the ground floor?
Mm-hmm.
There
Yes.
we go.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
Let's take a look
You,
around.
I'm gonna put you on a map, but not on a map. I think is the right. Yeah, let's put you on a map. That's fine.
Ah, gotcha.
You may or may not be able to see things from where you are, but please ignore them for 1 second. Because
Okay.
obviously, I had originally had a concept art for here, but I couldn't make it work. So I gave up. So basically, when you come down, you'll find yourself surrounded by very, very tall trees. There are paths in various directions. The arbor wishes you good luck and shuts the lift door. There is a button outside to ring for the lift to come back.
We
The
keep the
trees
lift
seem
down on this
very
floor.
healthy. Sorry?
Can we keep the lift down on this floor so if we need to run, we can just get in the lift and leave?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It depends if anybody else calls the lift. But the robot
Oh,
will.
It'd be weird if they do.
Yes, it would be very weird. But basically, yeah, you find yourself standing amongst these vast trees. The forest life is rife here, and you will notice that even sort of non-preserved species, if you like, insects and such, all seem quite large, quite healthy. It's, yeah.
This
rife
place
with
is
life.
full of so much life. It's disgusting.
Ah, if it was
don't
just
think that-
a world full of you undead, we would have nothing to eat. It's nothing to use as hosts.
Arbo mentioned that these keepers set out by pod.
He mentioned that they had a pod that they could use, but that it had broken and shattered into pieces.
Mm-hmm. Like before they got lost, or like
One of them broke at some point. He gave you no specific date or time.
I like to, as we look around this place, I would like to maintain, if I may. I'd like to at first ritual cast this, and then keep it maintained for as much as I can. Detect magic as I go around, because I'm trying to see if there's something I can see about why the local fauna has become, well, megafauna as such.
Just to make you aware that you would have to be casting 24/7 to maintain detect magic. You ritual cast it for 10 minutes and it lasts 10 minutes, right? I also
Okay.
don't know if you can cast a ritual while concentrating. So, you might have to, I don't know, have it on for a bit, off for a bit, on for a bit, off for a bit. But I will tell you, in the current area, there is absolutely no sign of magic whatsoever. Apart from the lift behind you and the actual metal walls and stuff, which is full of magic.
Okay.
Because all artifice is.
And what's the time of day right now then?
It's approximately 11 o'clock in the morning.
Right, so quite nice and early then. Okay. That's fair.
So the last guess they had was at 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. Well, the lift took half an hour, so probably 3:30 in the morning. Yes.
Let's set out then.
Yeah, perhaps we pick a direction and see what we find.
What are we even looking for?
I'm not quite sure at this point.
I suppose remnants of these keepers.
Yes. Perhaps a clue as to why the monsters have become enormous. The beasts, rather, not monsters.
How we can profit off of all this.
If you want to give me a history check or nature check, anyone who is interested.
I
Got
will
nature.
try.
Yeah.
There we
I
go.
have no idea. I have one.
2.
28.
28, yes, that'll do it. You do note that various parts of this area, even from where you are spliced with certain planes of existence. These are... I have to look really close. I had them up. And then I scrolled and I completely lost them. I thought it was like one page up. It was so difficult to get back. Oh, here we go. These are Elysium, Bytopia, and the Wilderness of the Beastlands. And you would assume that such planes of existence, although of course you would only have read history books of what the planes were prior to these moments, you would know that an area like this that is rife with life and that grows naturally is too good for the normal world, if you like. So even just by existing here, the creatures are thriving incredibly well. Who's our resident perceptionist?
I think it's Jamal now.
Ah, yes, of course.
Could be, yeah.
What is your
That should
passive perception, Jamal? I haven't...
My passive is 19.
Do you have advantage on hearing because you are a wary wolfy thing, or is that not a part of your class?
Let me check in my racial traits.
No, it'll just say it'll have an A next to
Yes,
it.
advantage on perception from hearing, yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, give me a perception check with advantage, please.
Okay, advantage. That's going to be 25.
Yeah, you hear like sort of breaking of branches and noise as basically you work out that some sort of creature is charging towards you. It seems very, very large.
Okay, I would like to, if I may, sniff at the air and see if I can sort of smell any sort of sense of certain things that I would either find, distinctive or may recognise or
Give me a survival check. See if you've ever smelt one of these before.
With advantage because it's smell, yes?
I don't know. If you have advantage on smelling, then yes.
Should do as a racial... Yeah, keen hearing and smell.
Yep.
That's a 17.
Yeah. You smell it very clearly. It's definitely an animal, but you've never smelled this animal before, so you don't know what it is.
Okay. Well, I will definitely immediately forewarn that we've got trouble coming.
Yes, you.
And it's coming quickly.
Oh, no.
Trouble.
What this? What this?
I mean, I think I would casually put a whistle in the old mouth.
Yeah,
Good idea.
that's absolutely fine. Is
Take up into
anybody?
the air.
Can I confirm that Navi is currently with you, or?
Oh, yeah, we could put him on the field.
Okay, cool. That's fine. You do see these creatures stumbling on towards you. I think, Bellows, you can potentially see one. Is that correct?
No.
No?
I can see one now.
Oh, sorry,
that I'm
Elmore, yes.
Over to the left.
I see a line coming down from one of you. That's all. Yes. Whatever it is, it isn't natural anymore.
It looks, from my view, it looks enormous.
It is very big.
So I would. Shit.
Are we beating these things into submission while we're here?
If they know we're
We
here,
may have to.
they have to. Should we try to hide in the trees?
Let us see if we can take cover in the trees, yeah. And I'll start blowing my whistle.
I think we'll all blow our whistles.
Just hover.
Okay. And as you do so, a stampede of dire bears comes your way.
Oh.
Obviously, they see you in the air, and they will attempt to claw at your trees. I will take an acrobatics check from the three of whoever I'm closest to. So Fenris, Bellows, and Elmore. You may give me an athletics or acrobatics check, whichever your character prefers, to attempt to remain in the tree while it is being shaken. Like this. Admittedly, the tree is 300 feet tall, so it's probably not moving all that much.
Yeah.
Is this marking advantage to me only while I'm raging? Is that what it's marked for? Or do I have this for some other
I
reason?
think you have advantage on athletics checks, period, don't you?
No, it's only here for if I'm pushing, pulling, lifting, or breaking shit. That's what it is.
Okay.
Normal roll.
I can't imagine you're going to fail.
14.
A 14 is a success. I believe the other two rolled higher, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Yep,
yes.
fantastic. So yeah, these bears are sort of roaring up at you, and then El, you notice they leave your tree, and they begin to continue shaking Fenris's. Yes.
You're not made of meat.
They picked
Do
under
the
the
fucking
scent
shame.
of, Fenris's musk.
Oh no! I need to.
Not musk.
I need to suppress. I need to suppress my sense. Then. Oh dear.
But yeah,
I didn't realize it was this time of year.
are you staying? Are you staying in that tree for good?
Well, if
Would you like to roll
oh,
initiative
you're
to
gonna
hit
Fenris
them?
or me?
Well,
Yes.
that's pretty fascinating, but I think today's modern tourist wants a slightly more manageable bear.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. I'm gonna try to at least hide before we take a shot at this thing, so that I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're all hiding in the trees anyway. They can smell you. They know you're up there. Even an awakened undead gives off a scent,
True.
but they're not sure exactly where in the tree you are. They just know you're above them.
I'm also wearing perfume.
Probably some sort of nice aftershave. Do you guys want to roll initiative for me, just so that we have an order of which to go
Yes,
in?
yes.
Obviously, if the bear is not going to climb a tree. Can any bears climb trees? I think bear cubs can, right?
All bears are
bears
really
Yeah,
can,
bears
yeah.
are
Bears
actually
can
pretty
climb
capable tree
trees,
climbers.
Yeah.
Okay. What
Except-
if they
except
weigh
bad of
600
bears,
pounds?
That'll probably
Well,
break the tree.
tree might come
Or
down,
the
but
bark
these are
on
pretty
the
big
tree, at least.
trees.
I mean, these are big trees also.
trees.
If
Maybe
like
they
if the
can climb
trees like
trees.
have grown and as to match the size of the bears, then I would say they could probably climb.
Yeah, they don't have a climbing speed though, so I will
Okay,
say it's,
Yeah.
it's unlikely they're gonna shimmy up. Mind you, if Navi can climb a tree, anyone can.
I think the biggest question is, would the tree bark just crumble and fall away and take the bear with it?
Maybe, you don't know. Bellows, what are you doing?
Alright, well, I guess I'll, I'm gonna read this thing again. It's ridiculous right now, right? I think with the whistle you can go stupid fast.
Can you? I don't know.
Yeah, twice as fast as your walking speed.
Yeah.
Your walking speed is quite high.
Move like a bullet.
Yeah, so, and if they're not at me yet, because they didn't claw us next round, then that means that I'm above them and I can move around, so I will just whistle around. I will indoor speeder bike my way through this forest, which I know means not much to James, but and come around. I'm not gonna. Well, I don't know.
I will say
it's
use
pretty-
your walking speed just because you're in a thick forest. I think if you fly too fast, you're
right.
going to hit things. Do you think?
Well,
Or maybe
that's-
not. I
that's
don't
fine.
know.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at like the path, and it's like you're gonna have to sort of. Do you know what I mean? Like navigate around in little
Oh, yeah.
corners. Yeah. So if you want to use straight lines, use your walking speed. If you want to plot out a path like I'm doing, then be my guest. Use the flying speed.
No, that's fine. I'll just swoop around in a circle
could
of
do that.
40 feet and
Nice.
hit him with a regular 40-footer, I guess.
Yes. Boom! And you come up, like the creature is confused because it was jumping up at your tree and then it got hit in the back by you. Very confusing. You may roll with advantage.
No, I don't even have to reckless. Alright. Yeah, so I guess I'll assume that I like went around this one in a circle and ended up over here. Oops, sorry.
And to confirm, you are in the air hitting that, right?
Yep,
Yep. Cool.
blowing that whistle. And that's natural 20. So,
Nice.
Oh no!
enjoy
Comes
that.
the
Go.
math.
So it's these rolls plus that. Let's see here. It's gonna be and it's 2 8s on my extra d8s and a 6.
You have a
on
card
my
card? Do you have a card
sixes.
card too?
No, it doesn't.
No, I don't have a card. But
It's yourself
so that's
and
gonna be
Arboretum. Have the crit cards.
18 and 3 is 21 plus 36 is 57 bludgeoning damage
Creature is severely wounded.
in this thing's
I'm
face.
really fucking confused.
Ouch to that one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just hit him again.
Oh god, the poor thing.
Is he still surprised? Or do I
No.
have to no.
No. He's like, boom! He turns around, it's just like, ow.
Well,
Good bear.
I'll take advantage of that first free advantage and not reckless this and just see what happens. It's gonna be a 22 to hit
That'll hit.
for 16 more bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay. That's it is still alive.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I was
Any bonus action
reluctant
from
to
you,
kill
Bellows?
them. Yeah, I will. As I'm confusing the hell out of it, I will use the help action on this target here. So anybody wants to attack him, advantage.
Let's attack against that one with an advantage.
Battle-wise feat.
Fenris, you're a wolf in a tree. Confused.
Yes.
Please, what are you doing about it?
I would like to drop a first level spell on these things, and I would like to make an attempt at fairy firing
Okay.
these things.
Oh, you've got no assets at all, do you?
No, I do not. So I will just.
bear with, no, 1 second. Fairy Fire is in the spell effects assets for everyone, so you can access that.
Alright. But yeah, I just marked out a square where I'm
What
looking
the
to
fuck
use
is
it.
that? Get that ugly red square off my box and use the Fairy Fire. There you go, you should be able to move that.
Shockingly, no, I can't.
I mean, no, you can't.
Can't even select it. Are you sure it's in the right layer?
There you go, sorry.
Yeah, I can move it.
Yeah, it's alright, I just hadn't clicked update.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Let's
Those
try-
two creatures, dex saves, is that correct?
Yes.
They are phenomenally dexterous, these huge bears. Oh, sorry, you're all hearing my dice noises. from D&D Beyond. Let's mute that. It's a 17 and a 5. This bear is dancing like a dandy. But the other bear is not, and is indeed very fired. Love that for you. Any bonus action from you?
Bonus action for the time being, I will hold on to.
By that you mean no, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Navi is up.
Alright. Navi will Sacred Flame that one.
You guys don't see the initiative tracker, do you? Sorry, I don't know why.
Yeah, no.
Bear with, let me...
There it is.
There it
not
is.
quite.
Oh, yeah. Part of it.
There it is. I know Navi actually got a 17, but I think I'd rolled for Navi first. Sacred Flame on which one, please?
That one here.
The severely wounded one. It will roll its dex save. It doesn't do that at disadvantage because it helped, does it?
No.
No, that is a 15.
Alright, well there we go. I think his spell save is pretty bad. It is 15, so it's fine.
Okay, cool. That means this bear gets a turn. It'll turn around and it'll leap at Bellows. I suppose you didn't move out of its range, did you? So it should be able to bite at you. For a 21 to hit. That's a big number, isn't it?
I can't remember if I have anything funky to stop that in this character. I don't think that's among my fates, is it? No. Nope.
Okay, that is 11 biting damage. And then it is a 27 to hit you with its claw.
Ooh.
For a further 18. Elle, you're up because the other two bears are just leaping up at their tree trying to get to Fenris. I'm just going to move them a little bit like this. Good.
If I can, I'd like to try to shoot the one that's fairy fire down here.
Yep.
And
It's this one, yeah.
yes. Would the splash reach any of the other bears?
It'll hit that one.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, there's a
Excellent.
music playing I didn't realize was playing. I knew there was a strange noise going on there. That's better. Yep. Go ahead. Shoot to kill. Roll to hit. One of the two.
I will sharpshooter this as well.
Yeah, with advantage, of course.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Ooh.
18?
18 hits.
Oh shit. Okay.
They might be big, but they're not wearing armor. It's a lot of numbers.
Yeah. So that's 30. 6 fire, which may splash.
Yep. It does indeed. What's the splash on it? Is it 5 feet?
I think we said 5 feet. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anything else, El?
Radius.
You don't have a second attack, do you?
No, I don't have a second attack, but I have a lot of bonus actions. Let me try to remember.
because you do get a second attack
how
at
I
some
do
point,
with
but I
it.
don't know when.
As part of Outlaw, I think is like later, like
It's very late.
11 or something,
Yeah.
or 12.
Cool.
Shit.
That is a potential
No, that's
bonus
it.
action, although usually it takes more than 2 seconds.
I will hide if I can still hide.
Yeah, of course you can. You can duck back behind the tree and knock close. You're up. It has begun to rain.
That's fine. Just a simple attack roll to throw. Yeah. I'm gonna make use of this advantage and throw a chill touch in that guy's direction.
Roll a hit with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, is it renamed, is it? To something. I don't remember what.
I think I put it back to chill touch for the time being. Did it not?
Ah, okay. Yeah.
I didn't roll 20.
Beyond 20 is the name of the app.
Yeah.
Roll wherever you want. Roll in real life. bother me.
Open
What
an
was it,
extension.
26.
Man extension. Yeah, I got a 26, so
Cool.
good with that.
That'll hit.
Let's do the damage on a 10. There we go.
Oh, that worked
Damn
on
it.
the thingy.
Roll 20. Yeah.
Um,
Good times.
sorry, I just need to move a couple of things. Boom. Okay, yeah, that creature is dead.
Delightful.
Hey.
Then I'll blow my whistle a little bit and move over to Elmore Street.
Love that. Blow your whistle for me, one more time. Bellows! You're up. You have a clear route to either of them. Please bear in mind the bottom one is fairy fired and has been hit a lot harder, though neither are injured.
Okay. What is the like air space like? Like, are these like tall pine trees where there's no branches until the very top? Or is it?
I would say that they have enough branches for you to climb, but they're not thick with branches.
Right. Well, I was just wondering, like, if I could
depends on
just
the
fly
tree.
straight up and straight back down.
Oh yeah,
Would be
100%. You could
would
fly
be
up.
the-
I mean, obviously, you're not going to get over one of these 250 feet trees. right?
No.
But you might get over a smaller one, and you could definitely descend upon the creature at a whacking speed.
Right. So, how much of my speed can I?
As
can I
much
have?
flying speed as you want. Well, as much flying speed as you have, I guess.
As
Is a
the
better
whistle
phrase.
gives me. Yeah. So I will go up and I will come down at this one. Seems like that's I don't know. I'm not on the trunk there, I guess. So yeah. So it'll be 100 feet, and then I still got 10 feet movement left to back away from him if I really care to. All right. So let's give that a try. And he's fairy fired, right? So it's already advantage. Oh Lord Almighty! Are you kidding me? Another natural 20 on the other
Nice!
Wow.
That's what we like to see.
Yeah.
Advantage is a beautiful thing.
So, but that was 100 feet. So I'm gonna look at my chart. That's gonna be whatever I roll plus 60. Is 60 by itself gonna get rid of him?
No.
So 10, 17.
Believe it or not, Bellows, they actually have quite a lot of
15
HP.
more.
You're just making mockery of it.
That's fine. I just have to check. 32,
Crazy.
92 damage.
That will
Bludgeoning
exterminate it. Sorry, I couldn't even work out which one you hit it first. Yes, the creature is dead.
Another crit. Unbelievable.
It was, and I haven't even had the reckless to get these.
No, you
and
got a
I'm
second
really-
attack as well. Did you leave any movement speed to get to another creature?
I have 10 more feet, so I guess I'll
Right.
move the 5 over here to be adjacent to that one, whack him, and then I can still back up if I need to. Alright, let's see here. That's just gonna be a 20 to hit, non-natural.
A 20 will most definitely hit the 12 armor
For
class bear.
16 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, only 16. Okay.
Yeah, only 16.
That's pathetic.
And then, yeah, I'll just,
You do have the mobile feet as well, don't you?
yeah, but I only got 5 more feet of movement, and he
Okay.
can come after me anyway, so, I'll just go, like, here, and maybe he'll leave.
Yeah.
What's his face alone or something? Oh, I guess that's, like, rocks, isn't it?
No, the cliff starts at the bottom here and goes up to there. He's like on a hill coming down. So it's only like, you're only at like a 5-foot decline.
Sure.
I'd be amazed if he gets a turn anyway. Fenris, you're up.
I'm actually going to go a little bit more chill on this one, and I will toll the dead on this thing.
Okay.
Wisdom save, please.
He is
DC
wounded.
17.
So it will be the D12. That is a nat 20.
Wow.
I can do them too.
Hey!
Oh.
Totally allowed.
Yeah, okay then. Scratch that. That's me. Wow.
Well, I mean, it
Nat
happens.
20.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Fucking nat 20.
Well, I don't think Navi's going to do 73 damage, so maybe you will. Maybe it will get a turn. Yes, you may do things. Navi.
Yeah, you know what? He's going to use a charge from... Nah, because that's strength save. Yeah, I'll just drop another Sacred Flame on him. Hope for the best.
Cool, love that. It shouldn't be able to make the dex save. 12.
Got that. Alright. 8 radiant damage.
Cool.
Then he'll, I don't know, float over, stay with Arboretum.
Okay. The creature is going to take a leaf out of your book, and it is going to walk around and then charge at you in a 20-foot straight line. Bellows, because it wants to have cool abilities.
It's allowed to try to use them once.
It'll make its mauling charge, and it'll try and bite you. It's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Alright. Hold on 1 second. Oh, wrong fucking place. I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm not raging anyway, so. Strength save is gonna be a 21.
Okay. Nothing happens in that sense, but you will take 16 piercing damage.
Cool.
And then he will try and... I can get them too! He will try and claw you!
I will
Oh, poor bastard.
silvery
He
barbs
doesn't
that.
deserve that. Yeah, he'll miss instead. Who are you giving advantage to?
Myself.
I was going to hit for 35 damage. And then
Wait,
I
do
hit
I
for
need
0
advantage?
instead.
Do
I
need
don't know. Do you need advantage? You can have advantage if you
hold
want.
on.
You're hiding.
James, I have a question.
It must be expended.
Did I ever pick up the mod to the gun to let me reload on a bonus round? Or
Bonus action, yeah.
Oh, I did. Fuck me. I should have reloaded then. Can
Would've
I
been a good idea.
reload? Can I reload and then shoot on my
Yeah, of
upcoming
course you
round? Okay, so then I'll give myself.
I don't mind when you use your bonus action in your turn.
Well, if I'll have it because of hide, I will give it to our Corvos.
Okay.
Alright.
Cool. L. It's your turn. Bonus action reload. Believe it or
Bonus
not.
action reload and attack with advantage.
It's actually a significant blow to you, right? To have to use bonus action to reload. Yeah, so it's a bonus action or an attack, not or an action, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. But obviously you only have one attack, so at the moment that is an action. But go ahead, roll the hit. I think you just
26.
did. 26 will hit.
Yeah, for sure. And another 30.
Nice. Good shit. The creature is severely wounded.
Very nice.
Does that conclude your turn, El?
That does. That's all I got.
Revose.
Well, do the advantage chill touch again.
Okay, roll the hit with advantage.
Ooh. 11.
With advantage?
Rolled 2 2s.
That's pathetic.
Wow.
You don't miss.
I don't have a good bonus action, so just stay in my tree.
Bellows, do you want to kill all 3 of them individually? Actually, you didn't finish the first one, did you? Just put it to near death.
Yeah.
The creature is severely wounded.
I will recklessly tap it on the nose quick. That's gonna be 29 to hit for 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, it is on the brink of death, but not dead.
And now it can't opportunity attack me because of mobile. So I will zip some distance up in the air and come cracking back down on it. I will just go up so that I'm coming down with, say, a 40-foot run.
And my best part about this is a whistle, right? So this entire fight, you're just hearing Bellows go...
Well, I made a steam. I'm like a fucking kettle flying through the air. I'm a tea kettle.
That's amazing.
The
The
steam
angriest
shooting out of this
steaming
little-
kettle.
Whack!
26 to hit.
It's got 4 hit points.
Well, they're all gone on one of these 7 dice, or 6
Crazy.
dice. So. Good.
You may be the recipients of a grand total of
Info 30 XP.
1,080 experience points each.
Oh!
1080. Jamal, I think you need 25,000 XP to the next level, so it's not a big chunk.
No, yeah, I know.
But it is some. Congratulations, and as you have cleared the area, there don't seem to be any other beasts lying in wait right now.
Pelos sort of looks down at he's brushing his sort of new part of his coat with his new ring, going, "These are worthless." 3,400 gold has done nothing.
You're not wrong. Let's see.
Wow. That was something.
You don't suppose we've been hired to be exterminators, do you?
To be fair, we are not in anyone's employ.
Just while you're there, can I have an Arcana check? Do you know what, actually, Arcarvos, I think your modifier is higher than I don't even need it. As you look at these creatures, you will notice that there is sort of purple markings around their eyes. Their eyes are like deep red. And there are welts in their body beneath which there is sort of a purple, strange hue underneath them. There appears to be some level of sort of almost corruption to these creatures. There is something wrong with them, mostly because they were unduly aggressive. It is highly unnatural.
Yeah. Some magic corrupting these creatures. Sorry, go jump. Well.
Is this sort of corruption any sort of possible? Would I recognize it as any sort of work of any like deity as such? Any sort of like any of that sort of influence? Because I know there isn't much in this world, but there's a concern of it still happening again is still there.
You haven't got a clue.
Fair.
That's what I've got for you on that one. Oh, those are very big raindrops.
Raining.
Yes, but it's not meant to be raining quite that... Oh, where did it go? Yeah, it's meant to be raining like a normal rain, not a... I don't know what that was. There you go. And the rain does begin to fall from the sky, and there is a slight sizzle to it. It's not acid rain as such, but it is slightly acidic rain. It is a little uncomfortable, I guess. Best way to put it.
Alright.
Would it be wise for us to wait out the rain and try this later in the day, possibly at night?
You've been born and raised in Xandros. Waiting out the rain can take months sometimes.
I'm a skeleton. I don't get wet. Like you.
It's not acid rain. It's just a little uncomfortable.
Right, got it. But if it gets worse, then shelter may be needed.
Yeah, a thunderstorm you'd all have to take shelter from, but in general, like normal rain, you'll be fine.
Alright.
I suppose we can continue along the forest floor now for a little bit.
Okay. So just to let you know, this path up here goes up a little bit of a hill, whereas this is sort of more through the thick foliage. And there's a path over here that remains also goes up a little hill. So yeah, you're effectively on the lowest part down here.
Yeah.
Can we take the high ground?
The lift is here, so obviously you can't go back that way.
Yeah, we can go up.
Unroll my carpet of flying and sit on it and have Navi sitting behind me. So that he gets to keep up with everyone and that I can ascend and get Navi out of danger if need be.
Just hold there, Bellows. As you get there, you will notice just under this tree is some broken bits of machinery. You've seen one of these before, or you've seen this part used before as part of one of these pods. Remember, they're single-person pods that you sit on a big wheel around you. They're quite dangerous. This is a very archaic form of it. Looks to be almost 50, 55 years old. You can definitely see that it is incomplete. There are not all the parts there. There is a rotted piece of wood leant up against a tree. You think that maybe this was where they'd stored as many of the parts that they've got.
This is where the Jurassic World kids got killed.
Exactly.
Yep.
Also not seen that film.
I'm just waiting for the Jeep.
Don't bother.
I've not seen the original Jurassic Park.
Oh, that's
I
classic.
know.
That's classic.
I'll get round to it sometime. Cool.
Jeff Goldblum just sitting there all open-shirted, being weird. It's like so much of meme culture you're missing.
I'll live.
Anything useful of
Sorry about all
these
that. No, you would know that if you could get a few more parts, maybe you could put it back together, but it's an archaic pod. But do remember that pods themselves are worth 150 to 200,000 gold. So even just selling off the parts, you might be able to get some worth of it. Obviously, you'd have no reason to carry these parts around the forest when they're next to the lift. But yeah. It's mostly signs that the robots were telling the truth. That's where I'm reading it. You do hear all these sounds that you're hearing, by the way. There are indeed birds in the trees. There are indeed lots of animals around you. And whilst the dire bears attacked you, it is worth mentioning you see signs of like little rabbits, lizards up in the trees. There is a large cobra sliding along one of the branches that looks down at you. You see signs of spider webs. So there is huge amounts of life going on that aren't attacking you.
Oh.
It's just reminding me this is my nap time. Very pleasant.
Well, apart from the occasional dire bear trying to eat you, it's very pleasant. Okay, where you are at, there is a path further to the right, if you wish. That path further to the right leads you into an area that I don't actually have a map for. But it's a small clearing. And you can see what looks like to be bits of iron fence that have fallen to the ground or corroded away. They've definitely been knocked down by something. Inside which is a small stone building. The stone building has a rotted piece of wood hanging off as a door. You can see the stone building there, if you wish to go and view it.
Could be an outpost. Let's check it out.
Okay.
Agreed.
As you go in, you see a bit of rusted armor on the floor and the remains of a skeleton. Other than that, the room is fairly... It looks like sort of a keeper's hut, if you like, for somebody who is on duty. It's not like there's no bed or anything. There's a little desk. There's a couple of amenities, what looks to be the remnants of a kettle. Yeah, it's basically, a little patrol outpost at the bottom, so they don't have to take the lift every time they want a coffee. But somebody has clearly lumbered their way here a long time ago and is very dead on the floor.
Anyone you know, Mr. King?
Wow.
Wakey
Wakey.
That should be law now. That Al knows every dead skeleton in the world of Xandros.
It's just the weirdest version of racist thinking that I could possibly imagine the situation. Like, y'all know each other, right? Skeletons?
All y'all look alike.
Not that many of you.
All y'all look alike.
You don't in the slightest. This skeleton is not
Reminds me
human
of the
in the
skeleton with the
slightest.
lips.
You will notice that this skeleton is at least 8.5 foot tall and very broad in the shoulder. If anybody wishes to make a nature check for me. Or medicine if you have proficiency in it.
He doesn't retch in pain as I turn him over with like my undead killing helmet.
No.
Staring him in the face. Okay, he's a real one then.
Yes, he is dead.
So 19 on the medicine.
Yes, if you
29 on nature.
Okay, well the DC is much higher for the nature, but you both passed. Yes, this is a Minotaur's body. You do know that some Minotaurs work for the Enclave as guards. It is no surprise to find one as a patrol. Remember, they're usually very, very good soldiers, Minotaurs. And they don't tend to get lost in forests very easily, or labyrinths for that matter. Nevertheless, this one. You can see on his rusted breastplate the mark of the Enclave tree. It's definitely one of those things.
Means he was one of our wardens.
Yeah, no signs of what killed him at this point. He's been dead for 56 years or something. No, 46 years, sorry.
Did we ask him?
I don't know,
Can we?
Navi has Speak with Dead prepared.
Can you speak with somebody regardless of how long they've been dead?
There is no limit that I'm finding in the spell description.
Cool, great, love that. Have a chat with him.
Awesome.
Would you mind pinging the spell to VTT just so I can read a couple of things about it? Oh yeah, you've done it already, sorry.
We established it's not undead.
Great, okay, I found the line I was looking for. Yep, so when you cast on it, it's sort of... Frakum.
I beg your pardon.
Does anybody speak Minotaur?
definitely know.
I think it's. I don't actually think it's called Minotaur. I think it's called like something similar. But I don't think any of you would have a
Unless it's
reason
called
to
Gnomish.
it's not called Gnomish. That is for sure. Yeah.
This guy doesn't speak common.
After a while, he sort of stutters out. Hello.
Can you tell us what happened to you?
Speak common bad. I hurt.
Do we have?
I don't know, a helm of comprehending languages or something.
No, I was just gonna like show him his reflection, let him know that he's long dead.
Oh, he knows that.
Oh, he knows that. Okay.
Yeah, he's quite aware. He's sort of, I hurt bad. Big zzz. Zzz. And he flaps his hands. Many.
Ah. Insects of some form, then.
Is that right?
Big. Like makes a gesture with his hand to say like sort of 4.5 foot tall.
Oh.
Do you know where any of your co-workers are? Alive or dead?
Me no word. Co-workers was a real shot in the dark for a guy who doesn't speak.
Brothers.
He worked with elves,
Eh,
who are intelligent and scholarly, so they might have employed people that can make sentences.
doesn't seem that way with this guy. He said, he did say me
But
speak
again,
common bad.
these elves seem
I'll
to
try
have
to, like,
just the
mime-
worst decision-making skills of any creatures on Earth, so...
I'll try to like mime the enclave symbol on my chest.
Yeah, or point to his breastplate maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Few left.
And I'll sort of point my finger out and look around.
Animal, sad, hurt, strange, magic. No
Fascinating.
cure. Area closed. Difficult. Dark. No go.
That was an invitation if I ever heard one.
It's like we have a problem to solve.
Are there resources or tools anywhere nearby that you used while you were employed here?
Not much. Sword. He points to a cupboard on the wall, which looks like it's sort of hanging off, and there's like a bit of rusted iron on the wall. They obviously were not provided with many resources. You've seen this, the Enclave do this before. They have access to this phenomenal technology and amazing magic, and yet they use the most basic of tools and basic of people to do the menial work. The hotel is manned by incredible robots, but keeping care of the beasts and watching the patrols is done by idiot minotaurs that can't speak common with no decent weapons.
Are they like the capital from Hunger Games?
Yes,
Where they're just
yes, very much so.
psychotic oppressors?
In some ways, yes. There are factions within the Enclave, but those that make these sort of conservational plans, they do tend to have the arrogance of thousand-year-old elves combined with the idiocy of insulated communities.
I think we're done with him.
I think that was 5 questions.
Oh, quite possibly, yeah. He'll just collapse over and die. Done.
Well, that was not very informative.
What I'll do is if you guys don't mind, I'd like to collect and take his bones and give him a more appropriate send-off.
Where are you going to carry them?
Just outside, I'll dig a... unfortunately, it will have to be shallow because it will have to be quick, but I'll...
Oh, right, you mean like just bury him outside the building? Yeah, great, love that.
Yeah, and give him a bit of a ritual send-off.
Whatever
In a
floats
very
your boat.
traditional way.
I ain't helping though.
That's fine. I can
That's
think
what
pretty
I
quick.
like to hear.
Sure.
Rico living his inner Sebastian fantasy.
Yes.
Like, I
See,
get to
2
be the
days in a
lazy
row.
one today.
2 days in a row, I've had to deal with fellow characters going, I'd like to take these bones with me. What is the fucking fascination lately?
He only said outside, to be fair. And I think the Minotaur would probably prefer to be buried in the ground. You make
Right.
short work of it. The clearing is fairly closed off with thick trees. You can just venture randomly into the trees if you wish. I do have a map for that. Or if you wish to stick to the path, we can come back to this map and follow it south.
I think we'll probably follow the path.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
You meander
Back
your
on
way
the
down.
ridge.
Yeah. Yeah. As you look down from the ridge, as you get to about... Oh, a little bit further, Bellos. Like 2 more steps. Great. As you get to about there, you do get the sense that you are being watched. Or perhaps even stalked. You get this sort of overbearing sense of something very large nearby you. And those of you who have... anybody have fur? Yeah, you have fur. Your fur stands on end, fellows. That's sort of like your hackles are up. But no matter where you look, you can't see anything at this moment in time.
Okay, but can I hear anything? That's
No, you just get that sense. Like, there was nothing that really gave it away. You just got a feeling that something was close.
right. Then I will be on very much high alert.
Okay. Down over the bottom left, you do see 2 very large creatures, sort of at odds with each other, if you like. They are not any creature that you have seen before. They are quadrupedal. They stand on 4 legs. And they have a sort of armored skeleton, almost, or armored carapace, made up of overlapping scales that are very large, much in the sense of like a dragon or a wyvern, or an armadillo if you prefer for something that's in the real world. They
fantastic.
have long snouts, and they sort of they're bumping together, almost like goats, in a rut. And after a while, one of them turns away and stampedes off. They are a fair distance away from you, sort of 100, 510 feet. They were behaving like natural animals, but they were big. Real big. You coming with us, Fenris?
Yes. Sorry, I was just
That's
very much engrossed in
That's all right.
the Discord and my character sheet.
That's okay. You will get yourself to this point. And I believe I've already put you on the map. Is that the case? Yes. So you now find yourself on a trail where there is a higher hill up on your left and a lower hill up on your down on your right. So you could sort of work your way back down again from the way you just came, obviously. Or you can work your way down the main path, which does indeed seem to be a sort of cobbled path. Somebody has actually taken the time to put a path here. And you do see like a cliff edge up on the left.
What did we say?
I don't know. You can
Oh,
keep
sorry.
leading, right?
I think you guys might need to be standing there to actually see anything. Is that right? Yeah, because I think where you were, there was like almost no view. You see the path now, yeah?
Yes.
So the cliff edge, is that going up or down on that side?
On your right is, on the right of the map, to the east,
here.
if you prefer, is a cliff that goes up with a further hill on it. To your west is that area you've literally just left, right? It's
Right.
that valley below.
Right, that's what I needed to know, that it was up on the right. Okay, got it.
You can retrace your steps ever so slightly and go actually up if you want to go onto the very high ground. That is
You wanna have Navi blast me with a little bit of HP?
Oh, absolutely.
That's what he's
That's
here
what he's
for.
here for, yeah.
If need be, I can also provide some assistance with my wand.
Well,
I
drain
would
him
save
first
that.
because he's not that useful.
You have this guy with you who literally does nothing but healing.
Yeah, that's touche.
I meant to do an update of his stats actually, but I completely forgot. But that's fine.
5? How did you get 5?
He's got a low wisdom and he rolled bad.
Jesus. It's fine.
Is that 5 on a
we'll give
2d8?
1, and a 3.
Holy shit.
Nice.
That's incredible. The
Damn.
second, so the first
18
level
on-
was max, and the second level was...
It was a second level. They were both cast at second level.
Oh, okay.
We'll dump his free first level from Gift of the Chromatic Dragon on you. That'll be minimum. And we'll use the first level slot for 8.
That's more like it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a total of
Yeah.
what? 21, 26, 30.
Yeah. He's not actually that good of a healer.
No, he needs to be improved in that respect. But it's very difficult with clerics when you've got sidekicks to pump their healing ability up without increasing their potential for damage at the same time. And we don't want him being a relevant damage dealer because it's not his job. As you get to about there, you do hear a very ominous buzzing to the east.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Buzzing, is this sort of insect wing type buzzing?
It's the sort of buzzing that buzzing creatures does. It's not a vibrating Nokia.
Oh no, I was just wondering whether.
Yes.
wondering
You would
whether
assume
was-
that it is something wasp-like.
plot relevant buzzing. Literally
If
the
you
only,
prefer,
only
Jamal.
useful thing we got from the dead.
How
man was
accurate?
buzzing.
How accurate was the dead guy's impression of the buzzing?
Awful.
Is what I want to know.
Awful. Minotaurs don't have the tongues for doing zzz. So he was just like, "Arrgh." No, indeed. You do not know they're coming, but sure as hell they are coming for you. And they can
Right.
fly.
Excellent.
They're not the only ones.
Yes, they are not the only
Very
ones, that is true. You may roll initiative, because
so
they are
small.
going to attack you. Yes, they are small, but oh, that's what I meant to be doing. I meant to be giving you the images. I carefully prepared all these images. Hey, you know those bears you fought? They look like that. Cool.
Wow.
And you do see these minute little wasps coming at you like this. I say minute, they are approximately a foot in length,
Uh-oh.
maybe 2.
Yeah,
But
I mean, big for wasps. I know.
you do see the signs of one very large one, almost 4 foot in length behind them.
Oh.
Ah,
That
look.
is, that is there.
hideous.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah, I had great fun getting the art for these these beasts, so it's very fucking pointless if I don't use it.
Maybe.
Okay, cool. So many things to click. So many things to click. Oh, that is a button. Can it go? Can it go? Cool. I'm missing an initiative roll from Arboretum and Navi. Navi got a 5, right?
Yep.
And Arboretum's got a 15. I don't know why that didn't come through. It just didn't. Oh, you again, Riley.
I did not get.
I know. It's coming. Boom.
Mine was a 19, by the way.
Why?
I'm using Boots of the Vigilant to boost it.
I see. Then you'll go first.
Right. I would like to move up to around here,
Okay.
and I will cast Spirit Guardians, designating my team as the friendlies in this case.
That's
One more second.
my lower one, by the way. I should be at 14.
I'll just pop Spirit.
Yes, so we have discovered, by the way, if you right-click it and click roll with advantage, it will actually roll the correct one into the
I
initiative
know, it's
track.
so weird that
Okay.
even though whatever item grants you the advantage or ability, it never takes it.
Yeah. Right, sorry. You mentioned Spirit Guardians, is that correct?
Yes.
I have a Spirit Guardians, or what's the range on that? 15-foot radius on you?
15-foot radius, yes. So basically we'll have some additional protection for everyone in range, because anything that moves in range will just get absolutely slapped by this thing.
Cool. So I can do the
I will not use bonus action here. I will end turn now, yes.
Okay. Entering your area is the Queen. She gets a 13 on her Wisdom save.
That's a fail.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the damage is going to be 17.
Nice, nice. She doesn't like that. Don't do that. Cool. But she will fly in and sting you and move away. She does not
It's all
provoke
difficult
opportunity
terrain.
attacks. Sorry?
It is all
Guardians
difficult terrain, his aura.
Is it? Oh.
Well, an affected creature's speed is halved in the area.
Right, okay. Thank you. That's more like it. Yeah, because she's flying, obviously. So she will only be able to get to there. She will remain in your aura. However, the sting is a 21 to hit you.
The aura, yeah, okay. Yeah, the stinger hits, yeah, 21.
Yeah. You will take 9 poison damage. Give me a concentration check, please, and then make a constitution saving throw. Don't.
Wow,
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna
that's
lucky.
rough. This is for your concentration save,
Concentration,
or for,
yes.
well, you roll concentration
24.
saves with advantage in the first place, Jamal.
Oh,
'Cause you have
okay, never
warcaster.
mind. That's 24 then.
Okay, cool. And then your constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, the Constitution save itself is a 18.
Oh, an 18 is a success. You are poisoned.
Okay.
Okay. That is, you succeeded, to clarify, and you are poisoned. Okay?
Is that the condition poison then?
Yes, indeed. Unless you are immune to the poison condition, at which point you're not poisoned. Godibos,
Okay.
you're up.
He's poisoned on a success.
He's poisoned
It's
on a
terrible.
success. It is terrible.
How high in the air are these creatures?
They've come off a cliff, so they're probably 15 foot, maybe 20. They've come off
Really?
cliff
Okay.
is a grand word. Hill.
Mm.
Bit of rock. Whatever we're calling that.
So I'm going to go up and ascend to their level so that I can get a nice line, and I will deploy a lightning bolt from my.
I would say
wand
you can
sheath
hit the
as
3,
the-
but not the one on the left, yeah?
It's okay, I can't see that anyway.
Oh, great. That's probably why you can't hit it. They will make a dex save. I will tell you right now, they do have evasion. So if they do succeed, they take 0. So it's not looking like they're going to do that. Oh, one got an 18.
Oh, look at him. Good for him.
The other 2 will take how much damage?
28.
Yeah, cool. That's a lot more than HP.
Alright. I'm just going to telekinetically push that guy. Be mean to him.
It gets an 11. Are you pulling him into the aura, or are you shoving him away because you're mean?
I'm going to shove him away because I'm mean.
Cool, love that. Jamal, what's the height on Spirit Guardians?
It's a 15-foot sphere, so I would assume it's
Okay, cool. Yeah.
sort of 15 foot as well then.
Okay, fantastic. So I will say that Arboretum is probably vaguely in it at that point. If you want to make sure you're completely in it, you will need to ascend slightly.
I will do so.
Cool. Does that conclude your turn, Arboretum?
11 feet off the ground. Yeah, that's enough out of me.
Okay, this creature is going to move in towards L. It will enter the area and make a wisdom saving throw, which is an 18.
18, I believe, is a success, so it will take half
Give
the
it half
damage.
damage. And does it also not get affected by the slow at that point? Or is the slow
yeah,
just permanent? In
an
general,
effective
Jamal, when you
creature's
cast a
speed-
spell, if you could just ping it to VTT, it gives me something
I
to
did,
read.
I pinged it to VTT.
Oh, you did? What?
Any number of
Oh, yeah,
creatures,
sorry.
an affected creature's speed is halved. Okay, doesn't matter if it saves or fails.
Yep.
Okay,
Just half.
so
I'll be right back.
the damage would be 9 halved to 4.
Okay, it doesn't seem too bothered. And it'll make a stinging attack at Elmore. A 16 to hit you, El?
Miss.
Yes, great. Love that. Next one flies in, makes its wisdom saving throw. Takes full damage. I'm just going to apply the 9 to it if that is okay for that particular creature, because they come in falls and I want to speed things up.
Sure.
Bellows, that is a 18 to hit you.
No! My new stuff helped me.
Your new stuff helped you. Oh, I got you to
Yes.
19 armor class. Love that for you. It's your
Was it
turn.
17? Alright. Let's see. And then they backed away anyhow, huh?
Yes, they have flyby, so they don't actually.
No, that's
Provoke
fine.
no
It just
opportunity.
means I don't have to worry about them right now.
Indeed.
If I want to zoom in the air up over top of Fenris and smack down onto oops, wrong tool. Onto the Queen.
Okay, the Queen is buzzing at a very high speed.
I don't know
you
what
will.
that means, but I rage on my way
It does
there.
mean that you will be attacking at disadvantage with a base. It is basically the blur effect.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Gotcha. Yes, but I shall rage. So let's see. I was thinking I used 40 feet of movement to get there with a little bit of a curve through the air. But I will reckless so that I get regular roll on her. Let's see what happens. Gonna be a 24 to hit.
That'll hit, and she stops spinning in the air. You can assume that she will not do that again until her turn.
Okay.
That blur effect ends when she gets hit.
Oh, okay. And she is gonna take. Ooh, that's 4 6s, 2 6s on the 6s, and 2 6s on the 8s. 24 plus 8, 32 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. She's the queen of nothing anymore.
Cool.
Jeez.
I thought this was gonna be harder, so I
She's been hit
raged.
by. She has been hit for 50 damage, and there are 13 enemies on the board. She got bish bash boshed by someone at the beginning of the fight. And she took a hit on Spirit Guardians.
I will take a second swing at the one that's close enough for me to do that and back away again.
You are whistling, I assume?
Yeah.
Because that creature is 10 foot off the ground. Well, I'm sure you can reach that with a...
I whistled to
by
fly up
reaching
over top of this thing. And I am keeping track of the charges and whistles, but we had a billion of them. So.
There's
That's
charges
gonna
on this?
be... Yeah.
I thought they just lasted for 10 minutes.
No, three times, like, of constant whistling.
But we had 9 whistles, so I took 3 of the
Yeah.
whistles, so I have 9 charges of whistling, so it's basically
I
like how
am
many times are we
more
gonna have
than
a
happy
combat,
to
you know?
say that in a day you will be able to utilize them for good. So
Anyway, I'm
don't-
sure that's going to hit with a 26, but it's only going to be 2 plus 8, 10 bludgeoning damage.
I'm sorry, that's this creature here, is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. He is... I'm trying to work out what letter he is. He's A, actually. Sorry, how much bludgeoning damage?
A 10.
Okay, he is wounded.
Well, I will use my remaining 10 feet to go away from him.
Yeah, and just to let you know, Joe, do not tax yourself by keeping track of those. If you can just fly.
That's fine,
Those,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not worth your efforts for...
Well, I mean, yeah, how often are we going to have more than 10 separate combats a day?
Exactly.
9 or
Yeah.
whatever, so.
Rico. Elmore, sorry.
Yes. I am going to fire off a boomcaster into probably this.
We did
this
not
one
indicate...
close
Okay,
to
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Just a straight roll, unless they are giving me disadvantage for any reason.
They're not giving you disadvantage. Only the queen had that blur effect, and she's dead.
28, probably do
Oh,
it.
yes. That'll do it. They do have surprisingly high armor class, because they're small and they're insects, right? So they're difficult to hit. But that will
So there's going to be no sneak attack on this, basically.
Yes, there is. No, there isn't. Sorry, I'm lying to
No.
you.
So just the 12 plus 8 fire, which will splash.
Okay, sorry. 12 plus 8.
Yeah, 12 piercing, 8
It's
fire,
dead. Yeah.
and the 8 fire will splash over to
Oh, you killed both.
his neighbor. Oh, nice.
They've both taken a hit from the Spirit Guardians, right? So that's why.
And I will use my movement to come up here,
Okay.
and maybe if I can bonus action hide, like in the trees here. Actually-
You get the impression that they are detecting you in a way that is not... It's not going to make a difference whether you hide behind a tree or not.
Interesting. Okay. I will, regardless, sort of stay within the tree line. And
Okay.
end my turn there, and I'll be right back.
Cool. That leads us to... yeah, this one. This one is going to make its wisdom save. It's an 8.
That is very much a fail. And Spirit Guardian's damage will be 16.
Yeah, well, it was already injured, so now it's dead. These three will move in together like a pack, just around Bellows. Each one will make a wisdom save. That is a 19, an
Saved.
18, and
Saved.
a 4.
Okay, one failed.
Wisdom damage, please.
We just use the same. 16.
16 is fine, yeah.
The,
So the
Attacks will be advantage.
back one dies. The attacks are at advantage, did you say?
Yeah, I reckless.
Yeah, okay, I'm just going to roll 4 attacks. I'm assuming an at 20 hits.
I would presume so.
And the second one is a 13, which will miss. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please, and you will take 7 poisoning damage.
Poisoning damage.
Yeah.
No, none of it's piercing at all. I don't get to resist any damage. God damn it. Anyway.
Sorry, apologies. I do believe you... Yes, I am reading you 7 poison damage. You would take 1 piercing damage, but raging.
I don't know if you can have one or not, but let's see. Con save, yes, is going to be
There is piercing damage, there's just not much of it.
26 on the con save.
Okay, you are poisoned. No, rubbish. No, you're not. Sorry. No, they're not a queen. You're not poisoned in the slightest. Nothing
Okay.
has happened to you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're not the queen. I'm very confused. Navi's up. There's so many fucking mechanics on these little
Yeah,
creatures.
crazy.
What's he got? Yeah. Just Sacred Flame that guy.
I'm sorry, I missed the ping.
That guy.
Yep, cool. That's that dude there, Dex Save. He gets a 14.
Alright, he gets to take 17 radiant damage.
He's dead. Okay. That leads us to the next... Oh, sorry. Any bonus action for Nabi?
I don't know that he has any.
Jamal, a single instance of damage, please.
Single instance of damage. Okay. That will be 18.
Okay, I will roll 4 wisdom saves. What's your DC?
18.
DC. Okay. 2 saves, 2
Sorry,
fails.
17. Yeah.
17, 2 saves, 2 fails. Okay, and then that is a 18 to hit you. 6. 18 to hit you, Jamel.
No.
Okay. You cannot break through the armor.
Yes.
Those 2 are wounded. Fenris, you're up.
Okay. I would like to turn to one of these next to me, and I would like to toll the dead at these things.
Okay.
Or one of them.
That's a
Wisdom save, please. DC 17.
That is, yeah, it's failed.
Okay. That will be 2d12. That's 11 damage. Necrotic.
It's dead.
Excellent.
The
Yeah,
bell
I'll
has
give go.
told. Okay, second queen comes over the ridge. Wisdom
Jesus.
saving throw. 14 on the wisdom saving throw.
That's absolutely a fail. That will be 17 damage.
Nice, that's good damage. And this one is going to spew corrosive gas at you all. Everybody other than Bellows needs to make a dexterity save, please.
It's very odd for gas.
Yeah, it's a weird one, but I'm not gonna lie, I didn't make any creatures in this dungeon. A guy called Standing Army, I think his name is. Lost Army, I can't remember. Has created a bunch of interesting beasts, and I based the entire dungeon, inverted commas, around those beasts because I thought that their interactions and their creations were really cool. But I will give you that gas should probably be a con save. Regardless,
Every other instance of the game it is, but it is a special.
I'm missing someone's. Fenris.
Oh no, you got mine. 18. Did it not show up in the thing?
Oh, sorry, it's just above the roll. Okay, all of you will take 4 acid damage except for Navi, who will take 9.
Yeah.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. No, rubbish. Give me a Concentration saving throw. That's all. Yeah, you got it. And then she will try and sting you, Fenris. Oh, but that ain't gonna hit. I've got to go. You are.
Alright. See here. I'm a damager. There we go. Well. There he is. It'll be a fun thing to do to the queen. Yeah. Just to.
I should mention, sorry, just to let you know, the queen is hovering very quickly. Carlos has seen this effect already. It means that she is currently under the effects of blur until she is hit.
Okay. Well, she gets to make a strength save.
Great. She's brilliant at those. That's a 14.
Alright. She takes 9 force damage and is knocked prone. Which means she falls to the ground.
Yes, she does. She's pinned to the ground. And that will end her flitting to and fro. Anything else?
I'm just gonna shove this guy. Or, no, the one on Bellows. I'm gonna shove it back 5 feet.
Okay.
So, strength save DC
I'm
17.
not even going to bother making it. It's got a -4.
There you go.
Bellows! You're up.
Alright, let's see. I'm not going to go that far, but for the record, if I use my bonus action dash and my rage, I could go 220 feet.
That's nice. That is good.
But I will just go down the pathway here.
I pushed him away so he wouldn't get an attack of opportunity. He ran around.
So that I can zip down. Oh, hang on. Just gonna move myself down this way and back.
It's got 4 HP. Please don't charge too far.
Really?
That one next to you. That one next to you.
No, he moved it away, so I don't have to worry about it. I wasn't gonna worry about it.
I see, yeah, okay.
My opportunity attacks are at disadvantage anyway on me, so.
Yeah, I'll mop up the weak shit.
I'm
the
gonna.
queen is prone.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna zip
advantage.
down the path and back 60 feet before coming and cracking at her with advantage from proneness, I imagine.
Yeah, very much so.
Oh yeah.
That's, ooh, boy, I don't know, a 17 to hit.
17 will miss.
Thought it might.
Sorry.
Oh.
All right. And it's
Well,
up
that's
to you
flipping
whether the ratcheting up is expended or not. I can't really remember.
I can't remember either. I mean, you're charging the kinetic energy in the weapon, aren't you? I would assume it is expended. As long as it's this turn. It won't carry on till next turn. But if you
No.
do a second attack, yeah, why not? Okay.
Well,
You
it's
didn't
up
run
to you,
around
I
for
mean.
200 feet for nothing, did you?
Well, they're down 60 feet. But
I mean,
anyway, here we go. Let's see here. That one is
18
going
instead.
to be... Oh, boy, only one higher in 18.
It'll hit.
Good.
That's the way it is, right? It's just the way it is.
Rolled like a 2, a 3, a 5, and a 6 out of 4 rolls there.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's going to be 6, and 6 is 12, and 2 is 14, plus 8 is 22 bludgeoning damage.
And it's dead.
Cool.
It got 20 HP. No, it doesn't.
I
the
will
Ooh.
bonus action annoy this small one next to me for the hell of it. Since I don't
Yeah,
really
you're just
need
sort
to
of
run away.
prodding and poking it so it stays still a little bit. You'll have advantage to hit it if you wish.
Can I reach it though?
I don't know, can you?
Oh, I mean with a melee attack. Is it in flying in the air?
Yes, but only at the height of Fenris's snout.
Oh, okay.
So,
Then
When it can't
I
walk
think
on the ground,
for a little-
it doesn't have feet.
for a little flare,
Does it have feet?
Elmore will pull out
A normal
trusty
wasp
flame tongue.
has feet.
Yeah, those are kind of feet, right?
Got 6 of them.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, if it's a bug, I should have 6. I didn't say.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was it to hit?
I haven't rolled a hit yet. Hold on.
Oh.
I was burping.
But I missed something by looking at feet.
I know.
It's a bonus action to burp.
Bonus action to activate the flame tongue. Actually,
That's much better, much cooler.
By
it's
burping.
a 26.
Yeah, I think that might do something.
Possibly.
7 HP.
Oh well.
That's
He's dead.
quite a lot of numbers.
A 31.
Yeah, it's dead.
Cool. That's all I got.
Navi,
I
finish
will,
it. There's one
Yeah,
left.
I will move out of the way. I will move out of the way.
I very much enjoyed this Celtic Battle music.
Yeah,
though.
it's good.
It's been cool.
Bouncy.
Something different.
Yeah. Sacred Flame.
Oh,
Dex it.
I'm rolling the wrong creature, though. That is a 6. It has 7 HP. How much damage you do?
18.
That's a lot of damages. Alright, congratulations. That is that fight over and done with. You have dealt with the Vespoidy wasps.
Hoorah.
And I even buffed them for you guys. You will each take 160 HP. XP. Not HP. Not that nice. The poison condition lasts a
I'd
minute,
rather it be the other one.
so it will end pretty much after the fight.
Only 160 for shame. That's okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I
get rid
mean,
of the poison. Yeah.
to be fair, I should really have buffed the XP considering I buffed the enemy's health. They should have had 5 HP and 15 relevant. How
Yeah.
long does Spirit Guardians last?
Good question. Let me have a little peek.
I think it's 10 minutes.
Yeah, concentration 10 minutes.
Cool. I'm going to keep it up for the duration.
Charge down the path.
Yeah, hurry.
For 8 minutes, see if we can get another fight before it goes away.
Right now, you do see the signs of fallen trees about you. Like they have been knocked
Fallen
over
tree.
by this angry creatures, really. They're small trees, they're not the big 300-foot bastards. You can see these fallen trees on the ground next to you. They just, yeah, somebody just seems to have knocked them down. You will see signs of large claw marks in them. You see them scratching the bark away to get rid of the integrity of the tree, basically.
The rabbits.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh
Usually
my.
creatures that wish to sharpen their claws on the tree bark are creatures that would do this.
The rabbits.
Rabbits. Do you know what? When I was scrolling
Honey
through,
bag.
when I was scrolling through Beasts until I found this Lost Army guy's bestiary and menagerie of creatures, I did see the giant corrupted rabbit. I thought that would be a fun fight, but it was CR3, and I thought it wasn't. It's not going to cause much of a problem for you guys, sadly. Are we just leaping on to the next map? Is that the case?
Yeah, I guess if there's nothing much else there to worry about.
Oh, that's backwards.
Grod!
Oh, you can see these. Yeah, cool. Great, love that. You do see 2 huge apes and some smaller apes, and they appear to be throwing things at each other and causing general havoc. I have moved you, but they're over there, basically.
Yeah.
My purple is not as purple as it normally is. There we go. There we go. All clear.
Well, should we go see if they're telepathic?
Telepathic.
That's continuing my
Joe made the
pointless
Grodd
Grodd
reference.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We're like a lot. Grodd. Foiled to the flash.
Well, there were those giant armadillo things, and we just ignored them. It might be the way to go. If they're bothering with each other.
Yeah. I'm not too concerned with harassing the gorillas if it is unnecessary.
Well, does a 25 hit you?
Oh, yes, it does.
Okay. And he lobs a rock at your head. That's
Oh-ho!
31 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, bludgeoning.
Oh shit!
God.
I hadn't even thought about that. Sorry, I just picked you at random.
That's 62 bludgeoning damage.
Fucking hell, you alright?
Oh my god!
You alright
No,
down there? No?
Near took my head off.
And you just hear boom, 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 boom. And after a moment, he will fling an ape at you. Navi needs to make a dex save, please.
Cool. Do we get to do stuff before they get 3 turns on us?
No, this is just the 2 throws. That's it. And then you will start the combat. This is their turn, effectively.
19.
A 19 is a success. Navi is able to dodge the rolling ape, which comes to a crash on the ground. It appears to be severely wounded.
Alright.
Bear with. I'm just changing something up. They have a height advantage on you, if you're wondering why they're able to throw shit at you. And you can't see them. Yes. Can I have some initiatives, please? Why is that not working? It's a 14
Nice.
for Navi and a 22 for our Corvus, right?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna bring my plate.
Yeah. Okay, I need to. I'm going to change your initiative, Alcorvos and Bellows. Down one, because I just made a guess at their initiative, and it was slightly too low.
No.
It has no mechanical effect whatsoever, except to confirm that you do not give them a turn, basically. That's all it is. Yeah, Alcorvos, as you see this ape arrive in the middle of your group, severely wounded on the ground. What are you doing?
I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So there are now 4 of me sitting on this flying carpet.
Yep.
And just gonna just move over here a little bit, just so we're not quite too bunched up. I'm just gonna telekinetically shove that guy just for fun.
Which guy?
So strength save, the only one I could see. Strength save DC 17.
Oh, the prone guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he will not even make the save. You can just roll him.
Yeah.
He's
Push him away
totally no idea that he's in this fight yet. As he has been thrown. Does that conclude your turn, Alcorvos?
Yep.
Bellows, you know that the launch came from over to your right.
Well, I guess I would kind of fly straight up and try to see it, but it might be trees. It's not. I can't tell. I guess.
If you go up, you will be able to see whatever you can see now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I do need to now put the barrier back though,
That's
because
fine.
I can't make it not affect.
Yeah. It's fine.
Is it not going to let me move it now?
Okay, so I went up.
But yeah, just so that you knew
yeah.
where they were.
Right. And then I can see that it's roughly how fucking far away?
That is
I'm
exactly
not-
where you first did it.
All right.
95, I think.
Well,
Not do anything. Yeah, there we go. 95. Plus
there seems to be
10
a
feet to
lot
get in the air.
of bestial horrors in this forest, but judging by Al's brokenness, I might have to rage again.
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot you were like bludgeoning damage vulnerable. I was just picked one of you at random. I was like, "Yeah, you'll do."
Like,
Whack.
forests are gonna be a dangerous place for L, man.
Well, maybe.
If I rage again, I can only get over there. Well, regardless.
Luckily, I took that.
Alright, the hell with it, Bellows. I'm gonna rush over there.
Yep.
Should be able to get to him. We decided it was 90 there, right? Plus it was
Yep, correct.
5 or 10 up
Plus
here.
10 to go up. Yeah, so you've used 100 feet of movement speed.
Okay, and there's at least 2 of them! I yelled back.
2 giant ones, yes.
Yeah, enormous, much larger ones is what I say. But let's give this one a whack, and that will be.
By the way, James, I lost the initiative tracker again.
Yeah, it seems to not be coming up every time I start
Yeah,
on
it's
that.
being weird.
All right. I guess I want to definitely hit, so I'll go reckless. He's gonna hit me anyway if I don't. So.
Did you rage?
I did rage, and that's a natural 20.
Oh.
Please exterminate another creature.
Well, let's see. It's gonna be.
It's unlikely
a
to be a kill, but it's likely to be pretty good.
possibility. So I have the dice here. 30 plus 63, 93 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Wow.
Creature is wounded.
Okay.
Guess I'll give him a regular hit.
Yep, assuming you're still recklessing because there's no reason not to, right?
No, once you do it.
Once you do it, you do it.
24 to hit,
That'll hit.
which is going to be 7 plus 11, 18
Nice.
bludgeoning damage.
He's hurt. Does that conclude your turn?
I have got my 10 more feet of movement. Not that he's not going to come after me, but I will sort of go. Oh, but if he knocks me out of the air with shit, that could be bad. Anyway, I'm just going to go like here.
Okay.
And mobile, so he can't get me now, but he can come over to me later. That is it.
Okay, Fenris, you're up. Obviously, your
Okay.
thing is still up.
Yes. So Bellows went to the right, yes?
Yes, you know that all the creatures are over there, up that cliff.
Right,
I'm
so,
whistling from like this region here.
Right. Just giving a little distance estimation. I don't think I'll be able to make it without dashing.
You have a whistle, do you not?
Yeah, actually I do have a whistle.
So just a
yeah.
reminder that will give you whatever it is, movement speed in the air. So you would be able to go up the cliff. 60, I think.
Yeah. Okay, then in that case I will blow my whistle in order to advance. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh, okay. There's a lot going on here. I would like to fling.
Do bear in mind that this creature is currently not in your aura yet, because you are flying.
Oh, I would have been flying like most like 10 feet off, well, most 15 feet off the ground. So yeah, I guess it wouldn't be.
Yep. It's just because he's at the edge, right, and it's a sphere.
Yeah. I guess what I'll do is I'll lower myself down to like 10 feet off the ground or 5
I don't
feet
think
off
you
the
can.
ground.
You've used how much movement speed was that? Like
60, but I wouldn't
exactly.
have been flying super high, would I? 'Cause
no,
I've
no,
gone
but
up
you
the
had to
cliff,
get
right?
up the lip, right?
Oh,
what
it drops
like
down the
yeah,
other
yeah,
side.
exactly. It's like a little cliff edge. It's not much, but it's enough that currently that creature is not in your aura.
Got it.
Obviously, if it walks up to you, it is, but it's currently not in your aura.
Understood. Okay.
Cool.
Then in that case, I'll take my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon
Yeah.
on. Let's just go for the wounded one as well. Let's just get that one out quickly. So I don't have the Spiritual Weapon asset, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, bear with. Oh, this is Miavo's. Yep. Okay.
I mean, if he wants to summon a sea slug, he can.
I'm getting there.
It's probably just gonna be the moon.
Hammer, axe, mace, or sword?
Let's go for a. Let's go for an axe. Why not?
It's not a huge life decision.
Yeah. No, I'm just looking at my sheet. For some reason, my save went down to 15 instead of 17, and I don't know why.
Incompetence.
Nothing should have changed. My save should be a 17, not a 15, and I don't know why it's
Okay, not
plummeted.
relevant right now. Please
It's
continue.
very relevant for what I'm going to do.
It's not. You're about to attack with a spiritual weapon.
Yeah,
Not
now I'm going to
relevant,
use my
so
action.
do that first.
Alright, sure. Yeah, spiritual weapon attack is going to be a 12. Okay. That's sad.
Okay, a 12 will hit with the damage.
Okay. That's 9 force.
Okay. Yep. The creature is severely wounded.
And I was going to toll the dead the same one.
That's fine. I will treat you with your DC is 17 right now.
I know what happened, by the way, if you want to know.
Yeah, what happened?
When you gave us that XP, Jamal hit set XP to that number, and it thinks he's level 1,
Oh.
rather than add XP to that number.
Fuck.
What a
Yeah, no.
genius.
What's our XP value?
Just give me the 2d12 of damage. Can somebody write in the Roll20 chat what the current XP is?
That's 5.
Because it's not relevant right
Embarrassing.
now. Okay. 5. Cool. Does that complete your turn, Fenris?
Yeah.
Now you can fix your shit after somebody will type in the XP. That's
Thank you.
not Rico. Elmore, it is your turn. Your friends have absconded off to the east.
Is that right? This ape below me is. Are they hostile to us?
Yeah, and he's of a size. He got thrown at you. He's currently not particularly sure whether he's hostile to anyone. But he does show
he's just
signs
like,
of
he got
corruption.
Knocked upside the head. But
Yeah.
He got knocked upside the head. He's a little confused. Okay.
He is severely wounded, but he is 6 foot tall when he stands up, and he's going to attack you if you don't clear him up. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Well, first thing that I'm going to do is cast the spell Mirror Image.
Yep. So we've got two of you multiplying yourself.
For fear of, yes, his head getting smashed in again. And then I think I will also fuck right off.
Okay.
I'm going to try to get up as close to the direction that those guys went,
Okay.
not whistling.
You can't whistle, can you? Because you don't breathe.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no, you must be able to actually, because there's a
No,
skeleton playing a
I-
trumpet in this
Yes, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
game. There must be some wind somewhere, somehow.
I will dash,
Cool.
and I'll go over here.
Okay. Yeah.
And that'll be it for me right now.
Great. This little ape's gonna stand up and confused. He just picks up a rock and lobs it at Navi's head. It's a 12 for the miss. Only just. These three are going to throw rocks at Fenris because you're floating in the air and you look like a good target. That's a natural 20 to hit you.
Yeah, that's
You'll take 10 bludgeoning damage. Please make a concentration saving throw thing.
That's not
that's I'm good.
Yeah, the second one's a 13 to hit you, which will miss, and the third one is a 24 to hit you, which will hit, dealing 9 bludgeoning damage. Navi is up.
Alright. Well, he was gonna heal L, and then L ran away. He's not fast enough to catch up with you.
I mean, he can float off of the magic carpet, right? Because Navi
25,
has a
30.
flying speed.
Yeah, but he'd have to dash to get there.
sorry.
Oh, you're trying to get into melee range. I see. Right, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Misunderstood.
So, so fuck it. He'll just try to finish this guy off with a sacred flame. Let me
She's been, Navi's been
Scroll.
good at that.
scroll through all the spells here.
16?
Yeah. All right. He takes nothing.
Cool.
That's
Then it's
him.
time for this big dude. And you are very right, Joe, and he is going to do exactly what you expected. He'll come and try and pound you into the ground. I'm really sorry, but that is not the number. It's a plus 9. It says a 16 to hit you,
No.
and a 20 to hit you.
Yes.
You'll be glad you raged. That is 30 bludgeoning damage after 15. He don't fuck no bout. And he's not the only one. This one is going to launch a rock at you and then proceed onwards. The rock is a... Wait, should I be rolling an advantage, Joe?
Oh yeah, sorry. You should.
Okay, that's fine. I just hit you with a nat 20, so I think that'll be fine.
Yeah, sounds good.
I can. I will.
Can you see him?
Do I have to see? No, I don't.
I
see.
believe you do.
I do not. I can't see through from my vision right now.
Okay, well, I'm sorry then. It is a 69. Nice! Damage. Bludgeoning, obviously
Okay, I'll
halved to
just-
34.
Okay.
Because you are raging. And then he will attempt to punch you.
Probably gonna
Should
take me
roll an
down.
advantage. Maybe. That's 13, half to 6.
Yeah, I'm still up.
Yeah, the punch is nowhere near as deadly as the huge rocks he is throwing. Garibos, you're up.
All right. Start to fly our carpet here.
If you are all now flying, Elle, are you in the air?
No.
Do you know what? Fuck it. I don't really care too much. You can see too. I'm gonna delete this wall, so that you can see.
Oh, totally
Okay.
fine.
Just because you're all flying high enough, it's only a 10-foot wall, right? So you're all flying high enough now that you can see over it. Why not just remove it?
Let me see here. My turnover. I don't think there's a way I get the two of them without. Well, I can clip two corners and not hit Bellows there with a lightning bolt.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If you're
They're huge
Sure.
creatures, right? They are literally 4 squares wide. So yeah, or 3 squares wide. You can definitely just aim it above Bellows' head, right?
All right.
They're 26 foot tall. Bellows is not, so fine with that. 2 dex saves. Uno is a 11. No, that's an 8. Sorry, I can't read. And that's a 6.
All right. 29 lightning damage.
Really? You sure?
Well, it's written down for everyone to see.
You haven't got, like, I don't know, elemental specialist or something. This one is brought to its knees with damage.
Delightful.
I need 30, and you have failed.
That's alright. Yeah, that's me moving. That's me. I don't have any good bonus actions.
Sorry, Bellows, you're probably going to have to waste your second hit on it. Yes, you have one on its knees with damage and one full health right next to you. It is your turn. And just to correct this dynamic lighting, I'm just going to delete that tree. There you go.
Yeah, well, they're both right next to me. Guess
You would also assume that they have some sort of reach.
Yeah. It's disadvantage because of my rage eagle thing, air thing, I think, but maybe only if I use the dash. No, all the time, but they'll still hit me, and then.
Well, you can bonk the nearly dead one first, and then.
Yeah. I just don't know how nearly dead it is, but let's hope nearly dead.
On its knees with damage, Joe means 1 hit point.
Oh, okay,
Literal
right.
1 hit point.
I could miss. I can't afford to reckless because I'll be dead soon. So let's just see if I can hit it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna hit. 27 to hit. So
Yeah, it's got 12 armor class. I think it might have been hit.
got it. 23 bludgeoning damage is probably enough.
It is very dead. You don't have Great Weapon Master, do you?
Nah.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually, but really one more dice thing I want to have to keep.
It's not
just
that,
so I-
it's the bonus action get to attack if you kill someone. It's what I was
yeah.
questioning about. Yeah, cool. Okay, go ahead. Do what you like. This one has been hit by a lightning bolt, but nothing else as yet. A lot of water? Excuse me, this is very uncouth.
I am just going to hit it from right here. See what happens.
Yeah, great. Oop. Oop, fuck.
I'm gonna miss with the 14.
14 hits.
Ooh.
You know that they have 12 armor class. Jamal hit them with a 12 earlier.
Oh, okay. 7 plus 18 bludgeoning
12 or less.
damage.
Yep. Nice. That's upsetting it.
And then
You just leave
I
it.
would love to go somewhere where I'm like behind a tree or something from hurled junk.
Yeah.
Can I tell where that is?
I mean,
don't
this
know.
tree looks pretty good cover. This cliff looks pretty good cover.
I want to go back there.
Great.
I think I'm on a different map.
Exactly, right? You're like on your own up there. Fenris, you are up.
Hey,
You do seem very isolated. Just a heads up.
yeah, I am quite isolated. I'm aware.
Your
I'm
friends
not sure.
are up the cliff. Down
Up the cliff,
Down the
right.
cliff. Down the cliff.
Down the
Oh, you
cliff,
can see
okay.
them actually now, can't you?
Yeah, I can
Okay,
now.
cool. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, I can leave by whistling away, or I can leave by going unconscious. These are your choices.
Yeah.
You're gonna be abandoned.
No, that's
Might be alright.
absolutely what it is. What it is, yeah. In that case, I would like to use my. Where's my spiritual weapon? I can't find it. I can't select it to move it.
Okay, whatever. Where do you want?
Next to the big guy, and I would like to swing with a spiritual weapon.
Yep.
That's a 23 to hit for 9 force damage.
Yep.
I would like to blow first level slot to guiding bolt the thing as well.
Okay.
That's an 11 to hit.
That misses. You can now confirm that it is indeed 12 armor class. You can now move the spiritual weapon though. Right now.
Thank you.
Cool.
Right.
is that creature turn?
Where'd Bellows go?
He left.
Left. Okay.
No, he left. Like a long way away.
Right.
Moves very fast, that
Yeah.
Bellows does.
Yeah, definitely does. In that case, I would like to whistle my way over to around. Can I move? Can I hide tuck behind a tree here?
Yeah, you can leave. That's fine. Let me go by.
Yeah, I'll because yeah, otherwise I'm gonna get absolutely clapped by these guys from there alone, and I will probably be downed. So let's move over there and yes,
Okay,
take
Fenris.
cover.
And does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, bonus action,
Al, you're
movement.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain to me, James. We're below them or we're above
Yes,
them?
that cliff is an up cliff. So they are slightly up from you.
But we can see, like, I can see the fact that there's like a huge ape up there. I assume.
Yeah, I mean, by technicality, you're actually the only person who can't see it, but I decided I didn't care. Yes, you know there's a huge ape up there.
Well, I can still use the whistle to fly.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody else was flying. I was just like, you can see it.
Well, I might as well fly up then.
But
So
you,
I'll
yeah,
use
you
the whistle.
cannot shoot
I'll
it from
fly
where
up.
you're standing.
Yes, so I'll fly up.
Yep.
I guess to the height of our Korvos and Navi here, and I am going to utilize a ruby from my helm, and toss a fireball into the clearing.
That's what we like
I
to
have
see.
an asset.
Yeah, I loved it.
And I will...
Oh yeah.
Oh, you did yours? Oh, okay,
I
hold
just
on,
threw
I'll do
yours.
mine. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Cool.
Dex save.
Give me the damage first, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think you might have fried
Coming in.
some apes regardless.
Coming in hot.
Very hot. Yes, I don't have to roll for them. That saves me that effort. There are no apes left in this dungeon.
Nice.
Tell a lie. There is one left with 3 HP, isn't there? Because Navi didn't hit it, did it? But, yeah. But, it's over there. The giant ape will roll a dex save, however. That's a 5. 31 fire damage. He is singed and he is also injured. Any bonus action from you, El?
Oh, let's see if I can do anything here. I will... Well, firstly, I will move here. I'll move over. And I will try to hide from this fucking ape.
You can hide in the trees. The little ape's going to run away because he doesn't like this. Navi's up.
Alright.
It is down there if it left in that direction.
Well, Navi can now pop off the carpet and float down to Elmore to drop a spell on him to repair him as best he can with a Cure Wounds at 4th level.
Wow.
For
Nice.
23.
Thank you.
And yeah, that's Navi.
Okay. Oh, I've got the wrong tool equipped. There we go. Okay, that leads us to the big giant ape who runs around the corner, and I'm afraid Fenris is the only person he can see. That's who he's going to throw a rock at.
I'm behind a tree, so...
Are you?
Yeah, I tucked in behind a tree. Yeah, take cover.
Oh, your aura has made it very difficult to see that. Sorry, my apologies.
So if he wants to actually see me, he'd have to come a lot closer than that. Like, into aura.
Bear with. He was here. 5, 10. Oh. Afraid he's going to throw a rock at Navi then. 22 to hit, because you can see Navi from there.
Navi.
Nice knowing you, jellyfish. 31.
Alright.
And then he will move up here and stand on the edge of your... This is not a purposeful decision to not enter your spiritual guardians.
He just
It's
didn't
just
have
his
quite
full
enough
movement
movement.
speed. I can't no.
Oh.
You hear the sound of him very close, but I don't actually think you can see him, can you? There's a giant tree between you and him. Yeah. You might be able to just about see the edge of him. Oh, never mind, you're down there. Sorry, wrong person.
Let's just yeah, I'll stay where I am. To loose the lightning bolt, I'll just fire another lightning bolt in that direction.
6.
Just why not? Come on, 3rd level lightning bolt. There we go. Boom. 27.
Big hit. Yep.
There we go. And 10, 15. Yeah, I'll just kind of float over there.
Cool. Bellows.
All right, I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna start flying back and find out. Let's see. I better just
Because you are flying,
mark-
I will tell you that he is in that direction.
Okay. Well, I'll fly in that direction. See what happens then.
I
You
think
saw
they're
me
just being
issue a
blocked
lightning
currently by
bolt
your
in this
cliff.
direction.
Yeah.
This big guy's still here, huh? I got one
Yeah,
more.
it's just the one left.
Iron. Thwack him. I think that was. Let's see. Oops. That was 80. Oops. Saying 75 to right drop the first time, I think. And I had to go up a hill anyway. All right, let's whack him.
Cave is heading.
That's a lot of movement speed, right? 80 feet.
Yep.
Nice.
4 dice. Extra. Let's see what happens if I reckless and kill myself. Well, I'll tell you what happens is I roll another fucking nat 20.
Nice.
Oh,
what we like
Lord.
to see.
Okay, so that's gonna be...
Oh, that's so...
Yeah, it's totally ridiculous. 9,
That's what treasure hunt is meant to be.
17,
That's like
23... yeah. 23 plus 55 is gonna be 78.
He's
Bludgeoning
described
damage, I
his
believe.
grisly demise.
Yeah, well, just, whistling like the crazy teapot through the air with the ratcheting, gem-filled, gigantic spanner, just boom, it's just that epic kind of like Hulkian hit, right? It's not like smashing through his body, it's just that kind of where it's sort of like
Oh, you get to see his
see all
face
the
move,
jiggling of the
yeah.
right,
Musk.
and then just into the floor of the forest.
Fantastic.
Anybody else around?
No.
Okay.
You seem to have won. There seems to be... Well, I mean, 1-8 ran off, but it still counts as a victory. And you still get the exp for his face. You may take 1,380 each. I believe that Joe and Rico had the correct number of XP. I don't know where Miago... sorry, Joe and Miago right amount of XP. I don't know where Rico gained an extra.
I haven't updated mine today yet.
Oh, okay.
I've just been writing it
In
down.
that case,
and then
maybe you need
just total it all up. And
so you can
Maybe
all
I
set
messed
your
up.
XP to 57,196, 57. I can't do the maths. Bear with a second. I thought I was going to be able to do that in my head, and then I couldn't. 58,476. I'll write that in the...
58476.
Yep, I've written that in the Roll20 chat. So if you wish to set your XP to that
thank
number, not add it, Jamal.
Yep.
Then, yeah, you should all be at the same point in the same place. You do see signs of that this little area here down to the south. I'm going to move you all together onto this little spot. Don't worry, you're not going to die. Just so you can all see the same thing. So I know that my arrows are being seen. This little clearing out in this area seems to be what was the giant apes, like, den area, if you like. What are you doing? Get back over here. What are you doing, Jimmy?
I was trying to see where everyone else was, but
What? Just stand there and shut up. Okay. This area down to your south appears to be like the giant apes' den, if you like, or collective area where they seem to be remained. You can see minor signs of wreckage down there, if you like. Which implies to you that perhaps they have trampled on some stuff at some point. Nevertheless, while we are going to take a minor break there, so we'll be back shortly.
Sounds good.
welcome back to the time at which I have hiccups. Why would they start the second I click come back? Welcome back to the second half of Treasurettes. As you have grouped around and taken a short rest in this area, you cannot help but notice the signs of multiple remains, I guess is the right word. There are bits of crumpled armor. There is half a rifle, like an old school wooden added rifle. You haven't seen these in years. El will remember them from his time in the cavalry, like 50 years ago, 60 years ago, when they had these sort of real, you had to really sort of crank it back and the recoil was, nearly took your face off. But there's half of one of these on the ground. Stamped out. There are a couple of sort of broken blades, and indeed a piece of broken armor. It does have a few bones in it, but not enough to even constitute being an actual body. Clearly, the apes at some point caused some trouble here. You also notice that lots of bits of trees are flattened. These apes were unnecessarily aggressive. And yeah, you saw the corruption marks in them. But this does seem to be their territory, and I will tell you, it does extend for the sort of same direction. Do I have an arrow? It extends the sort of same amount of direction in the opposite direction, in all four ways, and then it has cliff edges surrounding it.
May I take the... Sorry, you were saying?
Your only ways out of this valley are... I don't know how much you guys can see. Back down and left, or up and right.
Yeah.
Okay. You came from up and left, so yeah.
So
you cannot just... obviously you can fly, so technically you can cross it and come up the other side, but it's anyone's guess where on the map you're going to appear if you do that.
Right. So if I'm okay to detect some magic and see if I can sort of feel out if the corruption is more in this area or if it was somewhere else.
One thing that's worth mentioning, that even when you're detecting the magic on the creatures themselves, there is no magic as such in them. The corruption has happened, but it is not an ongoing magical effect. It is something that has happened and then they became back to their... Right. They just reverted to a different type of creature. So you're not going to be able to sniff out the source of it. Yeah, exactly. Right. It's like there's something in the water. Imagine it like that.
Yeah, okay, I gotcha. So, now that we've had our time beating up Wall Street bets, shall we continue on?
Yeah, do we want to go up to the... is up and right or down and left?
Pretty much.
What are the differences in elevation of the two?
Both of them are raised from the valley you're in, but not raised all the way up. The path to the up and right does slope slightly upwards, and down and left slopes slightly downwards. There's no real indication of any particular reason to go one way or the other. I don't know really what more to give you than that. You're in a forest, right? The fact that there is a path at all is astounding.
Get the high ground then.
But no signs of any more of the wardens here either.
Apart from the signs you've already had described to you in the last 5 seconds. Yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah. But, yeah.
There's nothing that tells you to go a different way, no.
No, yeah, sure.
Okay, up and right it is.
Up and right.
Up and right will need you to... Bear with. Oh, no, sorry. We're leaving. Not that way. Up and right leads you to... Yes, I remember, sorry. Leads you to a place I haven't got a map area for. But it is basically a very, very raised area at the top. It is like a stone plateau. Platform, and it does show signs of being man-made, at least somewhat. As you can sort of fly up and glide up, all of you, onto this stone platform. As you get up there, you see the signs of a battle that occurred at some point. And one thing that is certain is that everything that is on this battlefield is killed by magic. There are strange sort of bits of armor that just have perfect cuts through them. There are bits of bodies splayed over the place. If you want to spend some time up here, I would take an investigation check from whoever thinks they're best equipped to do so.
I'm willing to poke around.
Mm-hmm.
Nice round 20.
Nice. Oh, sorry, I've forgotten something. Just bear with me. There we go. Yeah, as you are sort of up here, the wind is sort of whipping down. There are no trees at all. There is sort of a sign that it's about 60 foot across. As I said, it looks like this was man-made or man-raised. With your investigation check, you, especially knowing what you do about magic, Arboretum, it is possible to raise an area of ground using magic. This looks like the results of like an earthquake spell, basically. And then on top of this platform, people have held their ground and tried to fight. As best as you can tell, it looks like most of them were killed by the same source of magic. And these are all the bodies of keepers. You can find bits of breastplate with like the enclave emblem on them. This is obviously where they chose to stand their ground, make their last stand, whatever it was. And they definitely weren't fighting beasts.
Oh. Okay.
So from up here, while our Corvus is sort of checking around this actual place, like, can I just sort of try to look off from up high here and see? I'm like, I doubt I'm going to see like
so
the
it's 60 feet raised, so you've still got trees higher up around you, right?
Sure.
But you can notice a few little things. There is back the way you came from, back that path then begins to lead back up a little bit, and you see a sort of darkness. It's the only way I can explain it. Like the forest thickens and it gets a bit creepy looking. And you were told by that guy. Sorry, don't know what that was. You were told by that guy that you speak with Deadid, that there was a darker area of the forest where nasty things were happening. It looks to be back in that direction to the southwest. There is what was your investigation check? A 20. Okay. There is signs of something. A little, as you search about a bit more, you see a single pair of manacles or shackles off in the distance. They are slightly broken, although not to the point that they don't work. More to the point of they don't. I don't understand. They've been got out of, if you like.
Okay. Alright, broken-ish.
Well, as soon as you get close enough to them, they definitely look magical.
Okay.
And yeah. They appear to have been broken out of by magic. And they look like this. They're quite beautiful.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. Roll 20 if anybody missed where this was. And you have seen these before. I think most of you have seen these before, actually. Usually used to deal with nasty beasts out in the wilderness or things that have entered from another plane of existence that are problematic. These are dimensional shackles. Now, obviously, they serve much less of a purpose in a world where there is only one plane of existence. But in some ways, they serve more of a purpose. If you can find a place where the rifts between planes is close enough together, you can effectively confine a creature to a small area without actually putting any walls around them. It stops them from crossing from one plane to another at the point at which the rifts intersect. It also stops them from using any teleportation magic, which is very effective, of course. But you do see that somebody has broken out of these by magic, which you would have thought of was fairly impossible. So it is assumed that somebody broke them out as opposed to they broke out themselves.
Alright.
Okay. Other than that, the battlefield is relatively empty.
Alright. Well, this would have been a nice place to take a short rest, but we just did that. Should
Yes
we head
and
to the
no. You are
southwest
very
toward the-
exposed here, and you do see flying creatures taking notice of you.
Ooh.
But we keep getting taken by surprise, and it would be very difficult for something to take us by surprise if we could see
100% true, yes.
1,000 feet in every direction.
That is very true. Whilst you are unable to, perhaps you're very exposed here, you are definitely unable to be surprised.
But do we want to head southwest to the creepy part of the forest, or do we want to go somewhere else?
Yeah.
Creepy.
I mean, dark
Creepy?
place.
Let's go
Dark
creepy.
place
I
sounds about-
believe the creepy
sounds
part
about
of the
right.
forest may give us more of a
Are
chance
we
of.
collecting the shackles?
Oh, yeah.
I think I was lagging there. I could only hear everyone at once. I don't even know what Miyako was asking because there was a brief delay and then I just said, did you want to go where?
We're going to the dark and creepy.
Okay,
creepy.
and the consensus was a yes. Okay, cool. In that case, you may head back to the down and left area on this map and give me one moment, if you don't mind, please.
I don't want to have to smash every individual creature in this whole forest if we can get to the source of this stuff.
Oh, very
Dark and
understandable.
creepy. Sorry. You were saying? Sorry,
Oh, no. No, I agreed with something, I think.
Oh, yeah. I was saying, yeah, dark and creepy is probably going to be most likely for us to find whatever the source is, if there is one to be found, right? Or at least the most answers.
I'm not keen on tussling with wizards.
So if we can preserve whatever magic is making the animals enormous, if not corrupt, then we can have huge rabbits and chickens and such for feeding all the people that will soon
Indeed.
occupy this enormous hotel as we build
Think of the
our
omelets.
society.
Think of the omelets, Arboretum.
Oh, I do love a soft poached egg. To have one the size of my head. Oh,
We must get to the bottom of this.
yes.
Are
Can you
telling me
taste
you're
which part of
basically-
the... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Jamal.
Are you telling me you're basically looking to create a chicken equivalent of an ostrich?
Yes. Or bigger, if we can. I do not know how this magic works or what its limits are, but, if we can go even further.
That would be a venture, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That would.
An ostrichen?
Ostrichen, yeah.
See if any of the robots know how to break down a large chicken carcass.
They won't know why, I can tell you that much.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I have worked out what I was trying to work out, and indeed, that is the space at which you were meant to come out when you go down this way. You'll find yourselves over here. I don't know how much you can see. Can anybody see anything interesting or exciting?
Just the edges of some circles of something
so.
exciting.
Okay, cool. Yeah, great. That's all you should be able to see. That is...
Circle edges.
There are some semicircles ready to attack us off to the west.
Should we cast our buff spells now?
We must be prepared. Well, considering everything in this place wants to hurt us, I guess I could use my protective aura.
Work? I mean, it last 1 minute. Oh, that's a shame.
I mean, we haven't run into anything yet that hasn't immediately tried to murder us, so...
Yeah.
well, you have. I mean,
Corruption
this is what I
seems-
said right at the beginning, right? Is there is loads and loads of wildlife around that is not trying to kill you. I'm just not describing it at every moment because there are literally, there's toucans, there's strange birds you've never seen the likes of before. There are snakes up in the trees. There are monkeys above you. There are lemurs and beamers and zoomers and boomers all over the
God.
place. Yes, but
Are they supersized as well, or?
yes, some of them are larger than they should be, but not to
Not
dangerous levels. So
Yeah,
there's a snake that's sort of 120 foot long, but it's not trying to attack you, so it's not really that relevant. You've seen a lemur that is the size of a gorilla, which is really cool, but it's also not trying to kill you. All of the creatures that have attacked you have had signs of these sort of purple corruption lines. You have seen no creatures with those markings that haven't tried to attack you.
Yeah, I was gonna...
That's perhaps a little bit of a better way to explain it. So you're not constantly being attacked by everything. It's just that the things that are attacking you are persistent and regular.
Well, if we can have some hint that these things are there, our Krivos will conjure
you
Herr
definitely hear and
Skirmikuchen,
see little sort of signs of them.
and then I will like look through his eyes and see if he sees that they possess such purpley corruption on their face parts and whatnot, or if they're just big creatures that are just chilling.
Yeah, they definitely do. Oh, here's the ape you fought.
Very nice.
Here's the giant ape you fought, because I keep forgetting to do this.
Oh, scary.
But more interesting, here is the creature you're currently looking at. And it does indeed have those purple marks of corruption on it. Obviously, artwork providers are not kind enough to to draw marks of purple corruption on it. But basically, these like have these weird spine things, and you do at one point see them like roll up into this wheel, I guess, and roll about in it, and then reconglomeratificate. As they sort of move about over here.
So some of these other other birds also like gigantified and such, or are they?
Yeah, you've seen some really big, like I said, you've seen some massive sparrows that are the size of eagles, but they don't have these purple corruption marks, and they seem to be behaving like normal animals. Much
What
like
about
those two armadillos you saw before, the giant armadillos, no signs of purple corruption, they just behaved like animals. They were very big, but they weren't trying to kill you. That's what I've got.
Yeah, that makes all the difference. Yeah. So, yeah, this thing's definitely corrupt. Then, yeah. Right. Thanks.
No evidence of purpley corruption ones that we can just avoid. That's what I was going to ask about their armadillos.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
And indeed scare off or treat like normal animals, right? Speak with animals, for example, would have an effect with those. You're not sure what it would do to these things.
Okay. Are we in the darkened forest, or are we just on the way to the darkened forest?
You're on your way.
Okay.
We're going in that vague direction, that is all you know.
No.
Well, if our Skirmikuchen knows that they're there,
He does. Confirmed.
I mean, we can try to sneak up on them.
Yeah.
I don't know about everyone else's stealth, but
Not great, but probably fairly quiet while floating on a flying carpet. Or I'll just kind of stay back here and then engage when I need to.
Well, if need be, I can make somebody invisible. And by invisible, I mean also invisible and able to beat the smack out of something whilst invisible.
Oh, greater invisibility on bellows? I like the sound.
oh my god,
Yeah.
actually sounds.
Well, I mean, if I'm whistling continuously.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you be?
Say this whistling Doppler effect and then just get smashed by...
It would, however, be being totally beset upon by a literal stealth fighter. Just being dive bombed.
I think you're operating under the misapprehension I'm even going to go near them.
We could just try to see how much damage we can do from range and see if we can put them down before they get to us.
That too.
I didn't buy this laser pistol for nothing.
Got a
It
laser
was-
gun.
Relatively ineffective, but still.
A little target practice, then. Is that what you are proposing?
We could all just like get up in the air, see if
Yeah.
these roly creatures have a way to deal with us if we're airborne.
Yeah, we might
See what means
piss
they
the
have to
shit
deal
out of
with
them,
us.
but we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Up the tree again, I guess.
Vomit amber at us and we get dragged
Right.
down to the earth. Shoot
But yeah, if
spider
we
webs.
just fly 60 feet in the air, shooting them with guns.
It's like people hunting boars from helicopters.
Right. These are a problem beast.
Well,
We are.
Is that the
here-
confirmation? We are going to be in the air and trying to sneak as well?
I think we're not really sneaking when we're firing
Yeah, no,
guns.
I think we're just
Yeah.
gonna just like fire a barrage of
Yeah, just like go
artillery.
up and then open fire.
Go ahead, roll initiative.
and see how that goes for us. Basically,
Yeah, fucking see what happens. I'll pull out my gun.
they're just gonna close up like clams, friggin' block all of our attacks.
Yeah. I think we're going to go with the it's over Anakin plan.
Mm.
Yeah.
You were the chosen one. I loved you like a brother.
Oh, I love the prequel trilogy, man. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh God, I love the theory that Jar Jar is Sith.
Oh my god, yes.
I know Jar Jar is a Star Wars character, so I've got that far now.
You know,
Yeah.
Jar
I just
Jar.
wanted someday for him to just be like, yeah, I knocked off my headphone. Just like throw up a hood and be like,
what Jar Jar would do.
Misa gonna end you, and then like red lightsaber deploys.
Oh god. That's horrifying.
When some guy figures it out, he's like, wait a minute. And he's like, just flips up a hood.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
Okay.
Anthem to the Jedi.
You're not gonna die because you was in the air. Arboretum.
Well, I can,
Would you like to
see that
begin?
guy pretty clearly. So I'm just, use another wand, or use another charge from my wand of lightning bolts, and, shoot this guy.
Okay.
No, that's the
I
wrong
have
thing.
seen that, Bruno, but
Yeah.
I'm holding off on it. Because that is a dex save from two of them, yes?
Yeah.
Can you draw that line again? I'm sorry.
All right, here, let's shimmy over here a little bit. Let me get my line drawn. There we go.
That's a nat 1, a 13.
I missed 4 levels of success.
Oh, sorry, you've already given me the damage, haven't you?
Oh yeah, 35.
Alright, I'm just sat here waiting. Navi's up, unless you've got a
No,
bonus
once you were
action.
like paused, I'm like, what are you doing? Nah, I can't push or shove anything from this range. So I'm good. Well, Natty have any good buffs? Let's see, can he like haste bellows or anything? Beacon of non-detection, peripheral, reverse.
Bit late for that.
Commune with city.
Oh yeah. Tell me more about that.
Be right back.
We're gonna do that later when we're back in the robot hotel. Accurate age, prayer, feeling, this restoration. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just bless the team. It Bellows, Fenris, and Elmore, since they are more likely to roll attack
Sorry, I
rolls.
thought you said blast. I was like,
It's like, right.
that guy's
Yeah,
a
Navi's
traitor.
turned against you. Navi and I are betraying you all.
Fenris, Elmore, and Bellows are all under the effects of Bless, correct?
Yep.
Fenris, you're up.
Right. I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to whistle my way up the top of this tree.
Yep. Well, not the top of the tree, but yes, I feel you.
Yeah.
30 feet up.
Yeah, I can do that then. I would like to slam out a Celestial Burst at this back one here that I can see.
And with the kind giving of Bruno the Rebel, that will be a natural 20.
Oh, I didn't even see that was going to be a nat 20.
No,
okay.
well, the idea is that I see it, not you guys. Otherwise, you could plan around it.
Right.
Instead of using my cantrip, I use a 5th level spell slot.
Exactly. So please give me your normal roll and then add your maximum amount of damage, which I believe is probably 16 at this point in time. Yeah.
That's going to be 14 plus 16. So let's see.
Damage. Yeah, that's a big hit. The
Got
creature
a
is
cantrip as
wounded.
well with that. Hey, that's
creature
good.
is wounded. Any bonus action from you, Fenris? It's amusing because Bruno said "purr, get them, king," like you're a cat instead of a dog.
Yeah, I'm going to go with no bonus action this time around.
Great, Bellows, you're up.
Okay.
I'm glad we didn't give you the crit. You've had enough of them.
Yeah. That's, I don't even want. I'm gonna step out where I can see. Okay, there we go. Now I can see and measure. I've gone 5 feet of my 110 feet whistling. 80. Yeah, so I'll get to where I'm within 40. So I'm gonna click on myself. Oh, right. Different tools. All right. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Oh, that would have been 30 there. 35. Now I'm gonna do this again. Nope, still need to get closer.
What are you doing from there?
I'm going to laser pistol.
Yeah.
And courtesy of Bruno, you may roll with advantage.
Oh wow!
Is blitzing his 65,000 points or whatever it is. 45,000 points.
Let's go, Bruno.
Yeah, thanks,
Let's
Bruno.
go.
You're
Use
gonna
them
wish you had
points.
given it to me on something.
I think
that
he was
have a
saving
real
up for a
good cost
handwritten letter and then realised that I refund points after each session.
Let's see. It's only a +6 with the laser pistol.
It's only got to hit a creature that's not
Ooh.
paying any attention.
24.
That'll hit. I'm
Okay,
sorry, Joe. Which
that's-
one are you shooting? The one at the front?
This guy
Cool.
here.
Okay.
Is the main
Yeah,
frontish
go ahead.
one.
Give me some deeps.
It's just gonna be 3d6 + 2. I've just rolled it there. Pretty good. 15 radiant.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. He's got a small laser-sized hole in his carapace.
And
So this battle music is just annoying. Sorry. Let me just skip
I
it.
don't know what they do exactly. Oh, I can shoot him again.
Yeah.
I forgot that
Just a gun.
I get 2 attacks no matter what kind of attack I'm using, right?
Yeah, unless you've got a gun that requires reloading, but a laser pistol does not.
Laser should be fine, but straight roll this time, I assume, is only
Yes.
an 8.
An
So
8
that's
will
a miss.
definitely miss. L.
And
Oh, sorry.
yeah,
Sorry.
No, I've got more movement. I'm just gonna back around a corner.
Right,
of a
L,
tree.
you're up.
L, floating in the air, can only see right now this one. So
Very
I'm gonna
fair.
shoot. I will steady aim.
Uh-huh. Remain dead still and focus your sights. Roll
While
with advantage.
blowing on a whistle.
Ah, yes. 26.
26.
Nice. That'll hit.
Ooh, so I have Piercer,
Mm-hmm. You
which
do.
means that I can re-roll that
At 1, yes.
that shitty piercing damage, which I will do.
It's a D12, I believe.
I wish I had a real D12 to roll. That's better. 8.
16
So 8.
plus 8, yes, 24.
Yeah.
No, that's not right at all. Sorry. It's 22 plus 8, which is 30.
Yes.
Yes. And you shot the one that you right at the front, yeah?
Correct.
This creature
I don't-
is wounded.
I don't know if there's anything above it, but this one probably won't get hit by the flash.
Yeah, it's probably not in range, I'm going to say, because you've hit the front of the creature's carapace.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Cool. Does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
Okay, that leads us to the back one, who is going to roll its full movement speed. Bear with. It rolls an incredibly rapid pace. And then... Ooh, L's probably too high, so it is going to curl down into its defensive form. Doing nothing else. This creature is going to repeat the action. And this creature is going to take its turn after Arboretum. Arboretum, sorry, you're up. He's trying to skank you out of a turn.
Just gonna get me over here a little bit so we can see what's going on. Just for fun, I'm gonna use my new cantrip. This dark fire blast nonsense. So it doesn't think it has an attack roll, but it does because the way it was programmed into this. So I'm going to use my just roll a die 20 plus 9.
Sorry,
Go
which
advanced
spell
dice
isn't
roll.
showing up as having a attack roll?
Dark Flame Blast, one of
Cool.
your
Thank you. I
homebrew.
will make note of that
Yeah.
so that I can... Yep, cool.
So, and I fire 2 of them. One, I will aim one at each of these guys. We will go left to right. So the one that is wounded near Fenris, AC 26.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he gets to take 5 necrotic damage. Why is there an intelligence saving throw? There shouldn't be. His armor class is reduced by 2 until the start of my next turn, though.
Yeah, I see. That's why
and then
it's not showing up in attack roll.
Yeah, 'cause
I don't know if you need to delete it and re-add it, but if you refresh, it may have worked automatically. I've just saved
Okay.
it with an attack roll instead of an int save.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
No
do
int
that
save.
when it's not my turn. Second one, AC 20.
Yeah, that hits. Sorry, which one are you
Alright.
firing at?
The first one was this one. The second one hits this guy.
A 20 will miss, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Okay. All right. That
but
is my.
But it has a
Cantrip.
-2 to its armor class once it hits, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So
Love
this
that.
one. This one is one I hit, so he has the -2. That's probably enough for me. And we are about 20 feet in the air.
Yeah. Vroom. This one
Navi
rolls
and I
up.
on our.
How high is Fenris?
Probably about 30 feet up the tree.
Okay. He is going to roll a little way up the tree and try and lash out at you with his tongue with disadvantage. That'll miss. Navi is up.
All right. Navi. He is. How does Oh, we might trap Fenris in this too, but he's going to use his wand of entangle to cast
Fenris is in
entangle.
the air. It won't have any effect on Fenris at all.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that is the back two, and they make the save now or on their turn.
A graphic wounds of vines, 20 feet before the duration. A creature in the area when you cast the spell must succeed
They
on
both
a
failed.
strength saving throw or be restrained.
Yep, cool. Love that. And it's difficult
And I
terrain.
should be able to get all three.
I have a entangled. Let's put it down. Because then I'll remember that it's there. Does that do anything?
Oh, because it's a 20-foot. Oh, it's a 20-foot square.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, just these two then. The one. I'm
I
sorry.
see no reason why that's not hitting 3 people.
Okay. All right. There we go.
It's under all 3. The third one will make its strength save. If it rolls a 10, I'll be shocked. 14, is that a save?
Let me double check the wands. DC is
I think it's a 13.
13. Yep.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move the entangle there just so that I know that those two are entangled to save me doing anything else. Is that Navi's turn?
I like it. That is Navi's turn.
Fenris, you're up.
Okay, I would like to cast a second level spell on one of the restrained one. Let's go with the wounded one. I'd like to drop
That
a
does not
moonbeam on
narrow
its
it
head.
down, Jamel.
Okay, fuck it. I'll go for the one underneath me then.
One underneath you, okay, cool.
Yeah, let's just drop a moonbeam. Display that in VTT.
Yeah,
And as
Cool.
a bonus action,
Anything else?
I would like to channel Divinity to harness power to restore a level 2 spell slot.
cool. Bellows.
All right. I would love to go after the ones that are. Oh, he's actually not that far away. So I will. Since this one's already being moonbeamed nearer me, I will shoot across at the other one. And with restrained, I should have advantage. Yes.
You do indeed.
Yep.
All right. Oh. Yeah, right-clicking works, but you have to click on the right box, dummy. That will be terrible. 11.
Sorry, Bellows. You move. Oh, you're firing laser pistol. Right,
Yes.
I understand. And 11 will miss.
But I rolled a 3 and a 5. Yes.
It's fairly
Let's
pathetic.
just take the second shot.
Yep,
with-
still an advantage.
What the hell?
Still restrained.
Why not? That one's a nat 20.
Hey, nice. That's a
That's-
66 plus something, right?
Yeah, I'll just click it. It's
Oh, it's a 3d6,
it
so
has
it's a
rolled up
3d6
as a.
plus 18, right? Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
right, yeah,
it's
Yeah, it's mad.
Right, so I can't use that machine.
Oh,
3. Let's roll this. Burp 3d6 is gonna be 11
Yeah, that's a big
plus
number.
the 13 plus the 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
31.
creature is severely wounded and has a slightly larger laser-shaped hole through its carapace.
And let's see. I can just use help as a bonus. I can't use it at a distance, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you would need to be in melee range to be able to
Yeah,
assist him.
that's fine. I will just make sure I'm pretty well up in the air.
Okay, L.
Al's gonna bonus action reload.
Yep.
And oh geez, I guess the back one is restrained, right?
Restrained. They both of them are restrained. These two.
I'll take a shot at the last one, the second,
Yep.
the furthest one. Gonna move over a little bit.
How high up do you think you are?
Pretty high. I mean, the range on the gun is about 120 feet, so
Right,
maybe
okay,
40
yeah.
feet in the air.
Great, love that for you.
Coming to view, and I will blast. 24.
Yep.
No sneak attack though. This.
Didn't you roll with advantage?
Oh shit, I did, didn't I? I just realized. 34
Yes, that is an extermination. Creature is dead.
And that's it for Elmer.
Nice. This creature is very confused, doesn't know what to do, it can't reach anybody. It rolls around like a madman for a little bit, just sort of rolling around, craziness, and then it is going to cut up into a ball and hope that it gets a turn eventually. Arboretum, you're up.
Alright. Well,
This is absolutely, really very mean, by the way, guys. I've got very cool creatures that roll and flatten people and all sorts. Yeah, they're doing nothing.
And we fly.
Trees, man.
They can even
Trees and
yoink
flying.
you with their tongue and grapple you.
But they can't get a tree to do it.
No, they do not have a climbing speed. They are a rolling armadillo.
Amazing.
it's Dark Flame Blast that guy, see if that works. 19. You rolled a
19 will
ball,
miss,
I
I'm
don't
afraid.
think it hits. Alright, then we're going for the Restrained guy.
Yeah, with advantage, and he is not in a ball. And he has -2 to his armor class. And he's
Okay.
until the start of your next turn, right?
Yeah. And it's thinking.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Come on,
actually
D&D
have to
Beyond.
reduce armor class because it's your
Uh,
turn last time.
An AC of 25.
Yeah, it hits.
It's in the D&D Beyond if it's not popping up in
Yeah.
here. And so 6 necrotic damage.
Uh-huh.
And its AC is lowered by
Severely
2.
wounded. Yes, his AC is just maintained at
Yep.
2 less. This is so confusing. So many weird assets in the way. You are severely wounded. Beat severely wounded, please. Thank you. Right. Oh, he's got, well, fuck it, he's really severely wounded. He's got a 3 next to him. That is actually
I'm just
shut up,
gonna
Coro.
telekinetically thump that guy's shell.
Okay. Does that do anything?
That's my bonus action. I mean, if he wants to make a strength save, I can push him 5 feet away from me. Which,
he cannot be
considering
moved.
my angle might be kind of down. So.
He can't be
Okay,
moved
well,
anyway while he's in that situation. He's just like this
Okay,
big,
fine.
hefty ball of nothing. It is now his... no, it's not. It's the back guy's turn. He'll make a strength check. Is that right? Yeah, I'll go against restrained.
So first off, he's probably going to take the con save from the moonbeam, but he has
Yeah.
to use his action to make a strength check
yeah, he is.
to escape.
Well, he can't do anything else with his
perfect.
action. He gets a 4 on the con save for the moonbeam. Give me the damage, please, Jamel.
That is going to be 8.
Sick. Big heap. Big deeps. He's going to
Yeah, roll
roll
one,
around
one
like a
with it, one.
madman. And to be fair, he's probably just going to curl up next to his brother-in-law. This dude married his sister. Navi is up. This combat is kind of a farce, but keep going, guys.
Yeah, he'll go for the guy that looks really beat up, and he'll just drop a little sacred flame on him since he doesn't look nimble.
Yeah, surprisingly, they are very nimble, but not when they roll a 5. Oh, sorry, did you use it on the bulled up guy?
The one that was very hurt and moved.
Right,
a little
okay, yeah, not the bulled up guy. Cool. Yeah.
bit. So 8 radiant
please.
damage.
8 radiant, he is on the brink of death. Anything else from Navi?
Nope, Navi's done.
Fenris, 1 severely wounded and 1 full health. I don't know why we've been working around this target, but it hasn't been hit once by anyone.
Yeah,
Fuck, that was...
Taking care of the hurt ones first.
I would like to move my moonbeam onto the 2 there.
Yep.
Sort of overlapping on the 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an action to do, unfortunately. The restrain
Yeah,
did what
it's
it
not a
did.
bad action.
Yeah, bonus action, I would like to harness divine power to restore another 2nd level spell slot.
You get 2 uses of that, do you?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Bellows, you're up.
Alright. I will, the one that hasn't been hurt is still all balled up, right?
Yep. Hasn't been hit
So I'll
once.
shoot it. I'll shoot at the other one first.
Yep.
Um,
Decision.
yeah. But that one's just in an ordinary situation. There's no advantage this
It's
time
just
around.
normal. Yeah, just a straight up shot. He's not curled up
Let's
though.
see here.
And he also has -2 to his armor class because of Dark Flame Binding Blast thing.
16.
16 will definitely hit.
Wow.
Okay. Get out of my way. Notification of things. I need to click the 3d6 plus 2,
So no,
which is 15 radiant damage.
Woo! He has a perfect laser shape through his brain as he is killed.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll attempt to shoot this other one with very little chance of hitting it.
What's your plus to hit?
6.
Oh, okay,
That's
that's fine.
only
Yeah.
17.
17 will miss.
I will put the gun, I will holster the old gun so that next time I can take out the bandit.
Oh, good. Al, you're up.
I guess target practice continues. El will take another reload.
I'm kind of tempted just to skip through it, but like, I don't know, it's kind of fun to roll dice.
No, that's fun. That is fun. I won't get advantage on this though, so it'll be a straight roll.
Yeah,
now.
they can't do anything, but it is indeed.
22.
You have discovered that it has less than 22 armor class. While balled up, congratulations, that hits.
Okay. So
Cool.
just 24.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Only 24.
And that's only 24.
Bonus action reload.
No, I reloaded the beginning.
Oh
of
yeah,
the turn.
before the beginning of the turn. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. And I think I'll move a little further away.
It stays balled up. It is rather sad about its life. Carnivos.
Oh, the moonbeam though.
Yeah, true. It does do moonbeam things. Give me some moonbeam damage. It doesn't even move out of it. It's too stupid. That's a 17 with con save though.
That's a save, so it will take half this.
Mm-hmm.
Half 9, so that's...
Boomer. Carnivos.
Alright, we'll just kind of keep flinging little dark flame blasts at it.
Nice.
Give it a go. No, it looks like a miss.
I don't know. Oh, is it now rolling to hit properly?
Yeah.
Cool,
Yep.
good. Yeah, I fixed it. Look at me, I'm very
Yeah.
clever, but you missed it
Yep.
twice. So it's
I
armor
did.
class. Ironically, you missed it, so its armor class is not lowered. You're up. Navi's up. Sorry, whatever.
Navi will ask for a dex save as he drops his Sacred Flame.
I can't make a deck save while he's in bull form, so
Alright,
the damage.
sounds like 16 radiant damage then.
It does. That is the disadvantage of being in bull form. Oh, I didn't read that. Okay. Well, apparently when it's in a bull, it counts as prone, so you get disadvantage on ranged attacks and advantage on melee attacks, but we're going to ignore that. Because otherwise half of you guys wouldn't hit it yet. With disadvantage on all those shots. Well, I don't understand why. That's such a stupid thing. Prone disadvantage on ranged attacks right in that instance. It's really stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, also as big as it is, it's a little silly too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
It's just, the logic is that while it's there, it has the effects of prone on it, so
Yeah.
melee attacks and advantage because it's not moving, right? But yeah, it's really silly. Fenris, you're up.
Okay, I would like to, since I don't need to use my action to move the thing, I will get the thing with Toll the Dead if I may.
19.
Wisdom save. Okay, that's a save.
I rolled a wisdom save before you said you told the dead. Any bonus action out of you?
How do you know I was going to Toll the Dead?
Because you've got an action, and you might as well. Is that the end of your turn?
Actually, yeah, it is.
Good. Bellows, you're up. You're muted.
Yeah,
You're not
sorry, I
muted.
saw. I will spiral through the air downward 60 feet and crack it.
Yeah, like an egg.
Let's see what happens. I will do so recklessly.
You should.
It's gonna be a 24 to hit.
That'll hit. I just really
Okay.
wanted to use its rollout while you guys were standing up so I could just splatter you all on the ground. It knocks
Worse than
everything
usual.
prone it rolls through.
5, 8, and 3 is 11 plus 8, 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It is wounded.
So I'm at it here. Hit it to try to hit it again.
Yes.
That one's going to be a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 8 plus 8 is 16 more bludgeoning damage.
I love a softball egg right now. Yep.
And then I will fly 55 feet straight up.
Bye. Elmo. Oh, wait. He will try and make an attack of opportunity at you, as he'll...
He not with mobile. He
Oh,
can't.
no, he won't. Okay, never mind. It was a good roll as well. It was going to miss. El, you're up.
It was all. It's yeah. No, it's okay.
You're confused that you hit it so hard it poked its tongue out the wrong side. That made it sound really, really graphically wrong. I just meant that it spun as it did it. I didn't mean it stuck its tongue out its ass. El, you're up.
Reload.
Mm-hmm.
Blast it.
Quack, quack. Yeah.
Ooh, 17.
El will miss.
Hit and a miss. Swing and a miss.
Is it its turn yet?
Yes.
Cool, it makes a con save. It gets an at 1.
Wonderful. That's going to be how much damage? Wow.
Amazing.
Sick. Big hit. It laughs at you as it rolls out. It's going to roll to the wall and then it's going to bounce off it and try and leap up at you and hit you with its tongue. It doesn't, but it lands in the entangle. Make a strength save.
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain now.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. Great. Love that. It's in difficult terrain. Akaros, you're up.
I'm going to have it make an intelligence saving throw.
It cannot do that.
Alright, well, it gets to take 11 psychic damage then.
It cannot take that either. It is too stupid to take psychic damage, I'm afraid.
Okay.
A lot of really low intelligence creatures have immunity to psychic damage. Don't know why. Doesn't make any sense.
Alright, that's my action. No use kind of doing anything else with my bonus action since it's just 1 or 2 spells.
Does it also give it a
so-
minus to a saving throw, though?
No.
I believe.
He would get a subtract a die 4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of the next turn.
Yeah, so he fails his int save, gets the minus, but doesn't take any psychic damage.
Alright.
Navi is up. I'm not sure the creature
He's
has
going to drop a
brain.
Sacred Flame, DC
Just the
15.
logic. Can't make a dex save. He's currently in his prone mode. So just
Alright. He moves around well, bro?
No, he rolled up the wall, then landed, and then...
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then went prone again.
Yeah,
Okay, well, 12 radiant damage then.
Nice, nice. Please finish this thing off. It's got like 7 HP. Yeah. Fenris, it's you, I think. Do something to it.
It's curled up in a ball, yes.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, let's make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Come on, hit this one.
That is a 3.
Yeah.
That fails. That's going to be 2d12. That's 12 damage.
Nice. Cool. That is the creature's death. And it is removed. Yeah, cool. Congratulations. Good job, guys. That is the freest XP you have ever had.
Yay.
Why does it say the encounter was created in 1970? You each get 1100 XP. 1100.
Right. Well, I can certainly say it appears the Light of Saloon is not with me currently. Because that was atrocious.
The damage rolls were pretty pathetic. But, the
Gonna have to get me one of those laser pistols.
It's not too bad.
Fairly effective, I believe.
A little slow, but I'm not quite as accurate.
Practice makes perfect, Bellows.
Indeed. Well,
I find giving up and moving on to something that works better is also pretty effective.
Oh, you are not wrong.
I don't know about you, but that seemed like that worked pretty well.
Indeed.
Certainly worked better than what's supposed to be the might of a goddess herself. Goddess of the moon. Seems to be rather lackluster in the daytime.
Well,
Well,
it
he
is
is diminished.
it is approaching
It is
afternoon,
indeed.
late afternoon, sort of 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish. I'd say that there was probably quite a long gap between these fights, even though it felt like obviously a few minutes. So as you traverse through this forest, it is quite a long journey. So yeah, probably approaching 5 o'clock-ish in the evening. The dark area is, over that way somewhere.
Well,
I will lead the way.
yeah. Keep heading toward the dark area.
But as we get to the next map, I think that is where we are going to end.
Sounds good.
As you arrive yourself on the bottom of a long, winding path that leads up the cliffs. Just to confirm, you guys cannot see anything from there, correct? You cannot see up the hill.
Correct.
Yeah.
Cannot.
So there is
Yeah.
cascading, sort of higher and higher
my.
ledges up to the right. So you know that you can vaguely see that it gets higher and higher into this dark area. But that is all you can see from here. However, that is, I think, where we are going to end. Guys, am I confused? This is 3.5 hours in, right? It's not 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I can't really do another combat.
Didn't
right
feel
now.
like it.
No,
but
exactly.
yes.
We don't want to. I thought we had half an hour left, and then I did the maths, and I was like, wait, we've overrun by half an hour. I'm confused myself, so I'm really sorry about that. But I was having fun. I hope you guys were too. We come to the
Yes.
timeless tradition of MVPs. I will start where I finished, and I believe that was with Rico.
It was, and I think that I'm just gonna have to throw it up to the immense amount of natural 20s that we rolled in this session.
There were a few.
Really quite.
Oh,
silly.
yes.
That was
I can
ridiculous.
remember at least 8, like five out of bellows.
Yes.
Like,
My advantage
Real
is
dice
amazing things,
and
right?
computer dice.
yeah. And of course, shout out to Bruno.
Yes.
Yes, Bruno throwing points at people definitely does help. Joe, is that right? I think so.
Certainly could be. Well, look. I mean, as Bellows as he is crafted outdoors with some space, it's silly, but it lets him do the thing that he does, as opposed to being trapped in a 5-foot dungeon space. So that was awesome. But also just being similar to like last time we got out to one of these villages. You know what I mean? And this time we're getting to another place where it's like, okay, we're actually encountering kind of like the planar rifting, you know what I mean? That sort of mixed over of stuff that was sort of the general conceit of the world. So it's nice to see that. And
Yeah, I mean, obviously we do see it leak into some dungeons, but in the
Sure,
most
I mean,
point,
it's
yeah,
behind
it is,
those
it's a
things,
world
right,
thing, right? Not a in a dungeon thing. And I think that's, yeah, it's definitely nice to, because there was conceptually 2 different campaigns that were going to happen in Xandros, and the one that isn't the dungeon hunting one obviously took us very focused on these planes. And it's really nice
Right.
with this dungeon to be able to, dungeon inverted commas, with this place to be able to bring some of that in. So I'm glad you are enjoying it too, because I certainly was. Jamal.
I'm gonna have to go with a couple here, but the first one is the absolute breaking of Elmore's skull unintentionally. That was brutal.
I was like, how much?
I just said it, like I was like 32 bludgeoning damage, I didn't think anything of it, and you were like, bludgeoning damage? I think it was Joe who said it actually. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, oops. Oh well. Don't die, friend. And that is going to be how El dies eventually, right? It's just going to be this one bludgeoning hit, and it's just like, oh shit.
It's just, oh shit, El's now a pile of bones.
One day.
He has a move called Pile of Bones, I think.
Yes, I get to survive through one like turn of death, basically, by collapsing into a pile of bones.
That's a sick skill.
Next-
And your other one,
The
Jamal?
next one I have is sort of an extension on the whole Bruno thing, the most powerful Celestial Burst you will see, 30 damage
Oh,
for
yeah.
a cantrip.
It's crazy.
And the fact that in that entire fight we basically just nullified practically everything about the fight. I mean, Spirit Guardians in the other one was bad enough, but that flying and making that fight completely trivial was just dirty.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, as I said, it is definitely a slightly lower level dungeon, provided you... What's giving you the advantage is not actually the CR differential, it's the fact that most of them can't do anything to you while you're in the air. That gives you so many ways of, like, just not getting hit. That's quite cool. But I like the imagery of bears trying to climb trees, but being huge. Biago.
Yeah, I just like flying around in combat and really like getting Bellows to stay back and just use gun a little bit to not dive into danger immediately. Be like, no, we could just safely sit here and just pepper them with shots and it's fine. That was kind of fun. And then just I guess learning that the Conclave is full of just crazy people that kind of have really weird goals is interesting. I thought their organization was much more productive, and it's now they're just kind of crazy people. That's interesting.
It is a very productive organization. I guess I should give a little bit of insight, because I don't know where we're going to get this insight any other way. Is that, like, the Conclave, whilst as a whole unit, is very organized and very sensible, you get lots of, like, these individual Conclave members who are, like, 1,500-year-old elves who've amassed a lot of wealth or power or whatever, who that one guy has an eccentric idea. You can assume that one Conclave member came here and was like, hey, we're going to preserve all the animals, I'll take charge of that. Hey, I can make a hotel out of it at the same time. Right? That's where that sort of comes in. But also, it was just my full intention to give you guys a funky hotel. Mostly because I was flicking through AI-generated art, and I just thought these images were really cool. It's just really funky, right?
Agreed.
They only had 8 people there as well.
Well, I just thought that was kind of realistic. Like, people are not going on holiday in Xandros, and certainly not 70 years ago, right? Because wilderness big scary. I will send the link to this thing. You can actually pay $60 if you're really feeling exciting to have this put in your video game, this whole area. There's like hundreds of art images for it. But yeah, I've got a couple of little MVPs. Obviously, the way you abused those poor rollout Stegosauruses was just obnoxious and great fun. But I also just kind of liked the idea of the elevation. In terms of going up and down bits of cliff and paying attention to the high ground and navigating in between. I think when you can... Dungeons & Dragons is at its best when you really get imagery in your mind of what's going on. And I could really like visualize you guys sort of ducking in between the trees and navigating up high in this huge forest. And these creatures, although they're massive down below, you're just keeping out of range of them, right? I just think it's a really cool image, and I think you guys did a really good job. So I'm looking forward to obliterating you in the final fight.
Always a pleasure.
Or something. It's also, I think, the only session of Treasure Huts we have ever done where loot has just not happened. Not a single piece of loot today. And I think that makes kind of a nice change once in a while. I mean, obviously, the fun of Treasure Huts is collecting all the loot. You did get a piece of loot. Shit, you got dimensional shackles in here.
We did.
Bugger. Well, we're still not had a session with no loot, but it's nice to see the different sides of it. Right? But yeah, that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
We shall see you soon.